Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and this is Lewin, and we are going to be playing in the Degen Pauper Challenge today. And I'm going to be playing this Affinity deck that you see in front of me. Before I get into the deck and everything, let me shout out my channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check it out. There's a link in the description below to go to the channel. If you want to support me, the best way to do so is by subscribing to the channel. There's also a link you can do that, or you can click on Lewin's face down here in the bottom right. So thank you so much. If you want to support me, that's the best way to do so. And we are, again, playing one of the top three decks. This is Affinity. This is my own version of it, though. Nobody's really playing Grixis Affinity right now. They're all playing Blue-Red Affinity with Darksteel Citadel. They're not playing Disciple. They're not playing Deadly Dispute. So something a little bit different here. This format is so degen right now. In the previous challenges, from what I've seen, there's like over 25% like Chitterstorm and then over 20% Affinity. So those two decks make up almost 50% of the metagame. So we can expect to play against one of those decks almost half the time. We can expect to play against Chitterstorm at least one out of every 4 matches, especially if you're doing well, maybe more than that. So let's talk about the deck here, and then we'll get into it. So I'm playing just 3 Disciple. I just cut the last Disciple just because of the challenge metagame. I wanted to hedge against Chatterstorm a little bit more with the Duress main. Looks like he's about ready to get out of here. And then we also have 2 Echoing Truth main, 3 Deadly Dispute, 3 Ichor Wellspring as additional card advantage. So we have so much card advantage between triple Ichor Wellspring, triple Deadly Dispute, quad Thoughtcast. Okay, he's out. He's out. Hey, do you want to go get a treat? And then we'll come back and finish the deck. Come on, let's go get a treat. Minor interruption. When he's done, he's done. So again, I just cut the last Disciple, added the Duress. So we have 2 Echoing Truth, 1 Duress. These are hedges against Chatterstorm in the main deck. And then we're going to bring in 9 cards against Chatterstorm post board. So we have like a ton of hate for Chatterstorm. And then we're pretty well set up in the mirror, I think, with Disciples main. I think 3 is a fine number because other people have Echoing Truth main, other people have like, ways to deal mass damage, especially post board. So Disciple gets a little worse. I think 3 is actually a decent number. It looks weird, but I think it's going to be good. And I think the 1 Duress main is better than like the 3rd Echoing Truth. So I kind of like this setup. And then in the mirror, we can bring in 2 Hydroblasts, 3 Ancient Grudge as well, and I like to bring in the Reaping the Graves as well. So that's basically the deck. I think this challenge is gonna be, like I said, super degen. Let's see. We have 45 players right now. It's actually more, going up to 46. There's about 2 minutes until this fire, so it's probably gonna get a little above 50. Um, but yeah, I just expect to basically be playing Affinity Mirrors and against Chatterstorm like all day. I don't know if it's going to be that fun, but obviously it's pretty good value. One of the things I don't like about Magic is how the prize structure doesn't change based on the number of players. So the fewer players that join from here, the better it is for us as far as prize support. Because if there's only 50 players, it's a lot easier to like top 16 or top 32. If there was 32 players, you would automatically just like join and get 5 chests. So that's kind of whack. Oh, here, let's full screen this. Um, but looks like it's about to fire in a minute. We probably won't have over 60 players. People do join right at the end. Other options would be to play like even a second Duress or more hate for Chatterstorm just because we can expect to play against it so much. I mean, really the other option would be just to play Chatterstorm ourselves. But I don't know if I really want to do. I just didn't really want to play Chatterstorm, honestly. Um, so we are playing Affinity instead. We have 8 Mirror Enforcers here. I really like this card. I just think more people should be playing it because the mirror is often going to be about these 4/4s and card advantage. And Deadly Dispute, I think, is the next best draw spell to Thoughtcast. Yeah, you have to make some concessions, like playing a couple more Ichor Wellsprings, but those are good with a Tog anyway. And this being an instant is actually huge, especially against the blue decks, like against Blue Black Fae or Delver, because you just pass the turn if they left up Counterspell, and then end of their turn, you Deadly Dispute. You get to sack Ichor Wellspring. They can't counter that because it's part of the cost. So you get like a nice sack outlet for these that can't be countered. And then if they don't counter Deadly Dispute, it's just so it's so good. You're getting so much card advantage. If they counter that, you can untap and like resolve your Tog or multiple Mirror Enforcers and stuff like that. But it looks like our match has started, so let's get right into it. We're against Fingers 1991. Wonder if they were born in 91. My guess is yes. Hmm. This hand is close. We just really need one more land. Again, it's the classic 17 lands left in the deck. We have 53 cards. We have about a 32% chance to draw a land. Each draw step, we're on the draw. I think I'm just going to mulligan and try for better. This Fling is dead. We'd have to cycle Companion. It's just not exactly where we want to be. Let's mulligan. All right, I mean, this looks better. Let's keep... I think I just put back a Mirror Enforcer here. It's good to keep, but I would rather keep like my Thoughtcast and my Star and stuff. I guess an option would be to put back Star, but I think that's just putting back any other card other than Enforcer just seems greedy here. And let's see if we're against Chatterstorm in round one. I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's the best deck. I just honestly didn't want to play it. Maybe I should have. Oh, we're against blue. Wow. Okay, I'm fine with this too. We have like so much card advantage. We have these Echoing Truths that we'll have to side out, but Preordain bottom bottom. I'm just gonna bridge here most likely. If I draw another untapped land, I might Furnace Star, but even then I might just bridge. So now I could go Great Furnace Star, turn 2 Star plus bridge. I think I like that actually. Just start like putting artifacts into play. Seems good. Augur of Bola. So this is likely just blue-black Delver. There's Snuff Out. Okay. Could be blue-black Fae as well. We just have no way of knowing yet. Alright, there's another untapped land. I think I still like Bridge plus Star this turn. I mean, resolving Prism is pretty decent. But then I have to play Bridge next turn. Let's see. I could also go Seat of the Synod, Chromatic Star, Thoughtcast this turn. Maybe that's the play. That actually seems pretty sweet. I'm gonna do that. Okay, nice. Turn 2 Thoughtcast. Not bad. Now I can just go like we'll see what happens. I might just play another Thoughtcast next turn. If they just have like if they go Island like attack for 1 past the turn, I don't know. I might just play Prism tap land if that's the case. I mean, there's basically 3 decks in the meta: blue black, Affinity, and Chatterstorm. So we'll see if we play against one of those 3 decks every single round. I do like Duress in this matchup too, which is also why I like the 1 Duress main rather than the 3rd Echoing Truth. Duress seems like it's like applicable in more matchups. Get the dog walking by. What's up, bud? All right, Brainstorm, no lands, and they're Brainstorm locked. Wow, this is not good for them. All right, I'm gonna Thoughtcast here, and I don't think I'm gonna be cracking stars. I don't think there's a reason to like rush to play Enforcer because they have a Snuff Out, and they probably have multiple Snuff Outs or more removal spells, but I do want to draw as many cards as possible. All right, now I'm gonna go Seat of the Synod plus Prism, I think. I guess I could go Tapland plus Star. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't play Enforcer this turn as well. I guess I could go Seat of the Synod, Star, play Enforcer, but again, I don't think there's any real reason to have to do that. I'm just going to actually get a bridge down, play Star, pass the turn. We're kind of running out of gas in a way, but we do have 3 cards on the table and a Prism in hand. So we have a lot of cards we can still draw, and they're Brainstorm locked on lands. So I think this is going to just be really, I think this is going to be really rough for them. We're going to be in a good position. Yeah, they could untap, play Preordained, and hit a land drop, but then even then, that takes like their whole turn. We're kind of just like developing, drawing cards here, so this is still looking good for us. I'm going to play a 0 mana Mirror Enforcer next turn. along with drawing a bunch of cards. And if we ever just draw Deadly Dispute or more Thought Casts, it's just going to kind of get out of hand at that point. I mean, yeah, the opponent has 7 cards in hand, but we have, again, 5 cards in hand plus 3 cards on the table, so pretty even, and they're stuck on lands when we're not, so. I'm just F6 here, not sure what the opponent's waiting for. Just gonna F6 their turn as well, since I'm tapped out. Really interested to see what decks we face in the challenge. I haven't played a Pauper challenge for a while. 55 players, so we just need to top 32 to get our buys back. Ooh, Ryuk, Brazilian streamer with the first round buy. I had my first buy in a challenge like 2 weekends ago, in the modern challenge. They have 8 cards in hand, and again, we know they don't have lands. They could augur to clear that. They know that we know the top card that they put back is also not a land with this brainstorm. So they could play an augur or they could play a preordain in order to clear that top card, but otherwise they're drawing another non-land next turn. Opponent's taking a long time here, so I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Yeah, so they clear the top card, but they won't hit a land drop this turn. Dispel, okay. Main deck Dispel is fine, it's not that good against us. It's reasonable, but yeah, not great. They have to just discard a card. See if they discard the Dispel. They discard a Thorn, okay. See what we draw for our turn. Probably lead the turn on Prism into Enforcer. And yeah, we know about the Snuff Out already, so this is just going to die, but we have to work through their removal at some point here. Different art, Augur with Bolasses here. Brutal. Okay, Gallop-Blast. I don't even know if I want to Gallop-Blast an Augur. It might be worth it. Let's just see what we draw here. Let's start with Prism. Draw. Untapped land. I think I can start cycling through these stars here. So let's play Enforcer. I guess I'm just adding red mana. Doesn't really matter. I have a Prism out. Let's draw. There's an Ichor Wellspring. Probably just playing that. Wonder if I want to draw more cards. To try to draw like a Thought Cast or additional like Mirror Enforcers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I can play another artifact. I should keep drawing here. So now I have 6 artifacts. You can go 7, 8 artifacts. Let's draw another card and then another Ichor Wellspring because I can still play another Mirror Enforcer if I draw one. Nice. Okay, so now I go Vault, Wellspring, draw, and then play this Mirror Enforcer. Nice. So that worked out, cracking all the stars there. And now we have a bunch more cards to draw with more Ichor Wellsprings. This deck is packed full of card advantage. And there's a land. Okay, so they did hit a land, but it's a tap land. Snuff Out, another Snuff Out, or Cast Down. 2 Snuff Outs, they go down to 12. That's fine. I wonder if they have another Thorn in hand, or they just discarded it because it costs 4 mana. If this match goes long, they're going to need to play faster. I'm going to just continue to just play at a reasonable pace and try to stay ahead on time. Because, yeah, this matchup can go pretty long. Really grindy matchup here. We can look at our sideboard, think about what we want to bring in. Don't have too much. We can bring in Dispel, Pyroblast, Double Duress, go up 3 Duress. Especially if they're Blue-Black Delver, which it looks like they are, rather than Blue-Black Fae. Duress is even better in that matchup. Can also bring in Reaping the Graves, Cast Down. Cast Down kills Gurmag Angler nicely. So those are all good cards to bring in. Probably take out Echoing Truth. And I'm not sure exactly what else we take out yet, but those are good options. Opponent playing real slow, making me just talk about nothing really going on here. Okay, they're cracking Evolving Wilds now. I think they're just trying to play carefully. They attack for 2, 16 to 12. Oh, they are blue-black Fae. That's what I didn't want to see. But we can just Galblast this now while they're tapped out, so they can't dispel it. Okay, there's a Tog. That's a really good draw. I think I want to just get rid of this because this is the way I lose the game. And then I can play a Tog. I can either eat this Ichor Wellspring or not. And I think not. I think I want to just play Ichor Wellspring. I shouldn't have played land technically, but I'm going to play a Tog here anyway. And then I can sack my Ichor Wellsprings when they like play another removal spell on this Atog. Ooh. Now I don't know. They're so tight on mana. I could just play another Ichor Wellspring here, and then next turn I can play around removal by going like a Tog into Fling all in the same turn. Then they would need, I guess all they would need is 1 blue mana to stop that. I think I'd rather just resolve a Tog right now, and then I can draw future Togs. I'm just not going to crack anything now because I don't really have anything else to do this turn anyway. Yeah, I could draw a Mirror Enforcer or something to play, but I'd rather just sit here with a Tog with these Wellsprings. And now if they play a removal spell on a Tog, I'll just sack both Wellsprings. Draw 2 more cards. This is still looking good for us, I think. We are just outdrawing the opponent. There's a Gurmag Angler, that is fine. Again, we know about that Dispel, so I can't just go for Fling. But they need another Snuff out here because they tap their black mana. Okay, wow. There's a companion. Okay, I can just lead by playing that. And then I can honestly just go like main 1, sack, sack, and then attack. They're going to have to chump. Yeah, I like it. Do I need to play this first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. I don't even think I need to play this main 1. Let's just start by sacking. Yield to that. I'll yield to the Atog ability too. Wow, another Mirror Enforcer, or another essentially Mirror Enforcer. Yeah, it's a good draw. Sack. Prism. Okay, Prism's fine. I think I should just play all my artifacts out now. I think it's worth. Let's just play Prism, or I mean Wellspring to start. See if they just counterspell this. They don't. Okay, let's play Black-Red Bridge, Companion, and then play another Companion, and then attack with a Tog. Okay, well now they just die. Attack, and then I just fling them. They're gonna just chump. And then as long as I don't just mess this up, should be good to go. They just got stuck on lands here. Pretty unfortunate for them. But our deck kind of just functioned perfectly. All right, let's go red, blue. I suppose I could sack this before adding mana. I guess I can play this too. I don't even know if I want to show it, but whatever, I'll show it. Disciple. Sack. I have to always yes. Sack. It's an 11-12 right now. And got him. Nice. First game down in the challenge. Dispel, Duress, Cast Down. Even though they're blue-black Fade, I still think I want Cast Down. I think it's still good enough. Alright, I think that's all that I want. Echoing Truth definitely can come out. I can take out just both copies of Fling, because one, we killed them with Fling. They're going to have like a bunch of Hydro Blasts. It's just hard to get Fling to work. Tog is still good, but I'm down to just side out both Flings and just be like the grindy deck where we're just playing a Togs, Companions, Enforcers, and winning with those cards. Also can just win with Disciple plus a Tog. Okay, I have to side out 2 more cards. Don't really want to side out any card advantage if I can help it. I can side out one Ichor Wellspring. I don't want to side out any copies of Galvblast because they are Fey with Ninja, so I need like as much removal as possible for their Ninja. I could side out one Mirror Enforcer, but that's kind of weird too. I don't want to side out any Deadly Disputes. Maybe a Disciple? Disciple's kind of annoying for them, but it doesn't really block anything that well. It's only really to combo with. So this is like the most grindy version. Go up to triple duress. That helps us resolve stuff. Triple duress might even be too many, but I'm gonna try it. Seems good to me. So we have two disciple now, triple duress, still triple deadly dispute, double Ichor Wellspring. We could do like two duress, three Ichor Wellspring. I think this is still fine. This looks good. Let's just double check everything. We have a minute. Hydroblast, no. Echoing Truths are fine to be out. Cart Clan, no. Grudge, no. I think both Flings are fine to side out. And yeah, this looks good. Is there any reason I want the third Disciple over any other card? I mean, 4/4s aren't great in this matchup because of Gurmag, but I'm still just down to like play a train of 4/4s. It's still just a good plan in this matchup with this deck, basically. So I still like it. Degen Pauper Challenge, huh? Fingers 1991. All right, I'm gonna keep this hand. This hand looks totally fine. Opponent's on 7 cards as well. And that was a situation why I don't like Brainstorm compared to Ponder in general. All right, I'm not gonna be able to kill the fairies here, but I could just play a Disciple. I think I like just playing Disciple out. And if they're able to like turn 2 Ninja, I can just play Star, play Galvblast. But yeah, let's just run these out. Wow, drew both of the Disciples. This actually seems pretty good. It's like a card they have to spend a removal spell on. This is going to be a Ninja here? No, no Ninja. Okay. So they might just have Counterspell. They're not going to play a spell on my upkeep, yeah. I can always cycle this next turn to hit a land drop. Why don't I... Man, I don't even really want to play a 1-drop into Spell Stutter Sprite here. So maybe I do just play land, attack for 1, and then plan on cycling Companion. Playing a 1-drop into Spell Stutter here seems like a good way to lose. I'm going to go play land, attack. Yeah, they might not have Spell Stutter, but I think cycling this turn is also just a fine play. Just continuing to hit land drops is nice. I can just get a Great Furnace, which is also good. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. Cycle Companion here. Seems strong. This card's, yeah, pretty busted. All right, resolves. See if they brainstorm lock themselves again. 2 for 2. I mean, if they have a shuffle effect here, still a fine brainstorm, but nothing crazy. Again, tried to play around Spell Stutter that turn, so they shuffle away 1 card here. I think they're just going to leave up Spell Stutter again. That's my guess. Or they have Ninja now. No, no Ninja. Cycle. Get Great Furnace. I might need to just play Star and get it Spell Stuttered. It's not ideal, but might be what I have to do rather than just doing nothing. If I play a Tog, it might just get counterspelled. All right, let's go Great Furnace, play Star. Yeah, so they do have Spell Stutter. Nothing I can do here. I could just play Disciple, play Galvanic Blast right now, That makes their ninjas worse, and I have another Gallblast if they do ninja next turn. I think I'm going to do that. Just play spells now while they can't counter stuff. Does suck to get that countered by spells that are there, but again, nothing I can really do. Attack for 1. I couldn't have broken that up because I could have Gallblasted with the trigger on the stack, but they had another fairy to still counter the 1-drop. So I guess I could have done nothing, but... Alright, they take my Gallblast. Interesting that people like Duress post-board against this deck. I don't think it's very good. They have 3 cards left. We have nothing really going on, but we have a lot of card advantage in the deck. Alright, let's just start by attacking. And then I think I'm just going to play Mirror Enforcer. I'm going to go land Mirror Enforcer here. If they have a counterspell, they're probably going to have to just counterspell this. Then they don't have a counterspell for a Tog, hopefully. And right now, even with only 4 artifacts, if I resolve this Tog, it's already drained for 8. So, it's a lot. If they have any more Duresses in their deck, they're just kind of dead draws now, too. Don't think Duress is that great against me in general. I mean, I guess I do have a lot of non-creature spells, so they can just kind of break up what I'm doing, but I think they're thinking like, yeah, I can kill this with a removal spell, but then they get drained, or if they're thinking if they should use a counter or not, or they're just trying to represent like they have a counter when they actually don't. Always yes, always yield, and always yes to this one too. Now if we just draw like chromatic stars and stuff, it's just so good. We just drain for 2 on every chromatic star. Yes, okay, I'll have to always yes to that later. But these disciples sitting there is definitely annoying for them. They can't be also killed with Snuff Out. They only have 2 cards left. No ninjas from them. If they have ninja now, they should definitely attack ninja, replay Fairy Seer. But just waiting to draw my Thoughtcast and or Deadly Dispute here. Deadly Dispute is insane with these. It would just be like pay 2 mana, sack a land, drain for 2, get a treasure, draw 2, then sack the treasure, drain for 2 more. So we'd be dealing 4 damage, drawing 2 cards. Yeah, we'd have to sacrifice a land, but that's also because we don't have the combo of Star or Ichor Wellspring with it, which is where it really shines. Okay, they're staying back. They don't want to take any more damage. I like seeing that. Okay, land. Let's just play land, play a Tog. I could just not play a Tog, but if they have a counter, I'm fine trading it. Ah, that is annoying. I'm not going to attack. I don't want to trade these disciples. I'd rather just have them sitting here. So again, we have 7 draw 2s in the deck. 4 Thoughtcast, 3 Deadly Dispute. We have stars, we have Ichor Wellsprings, we have a lot of good draws. Duress, not that great of a draw from us here either, but it's good in the matchup in general, I think. Now if they have a ninja, it gets really bad. If they ninja spell stutter and then I draw a small, like a cheap card, that's just how that deck wins. So we'll see if they have ninja. Wouldn't be surprised if they sided out like a certain number of ninjas, like 1 or 2, because we have so many 4/4s that just blank the ninja. Excuse me. What do they got? Again, they're playing really slow. They're down to 12 minutes, and both of these games have not been long. This is only turn 5 here, turn 6 from the opponent. So if the game's ever like, this game could go on a lot longer, and then if they win, they have another game to win. All right, they just attack for 2. They want to trade. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm going to start by attacking, so if they have a spell stutter, I can at least get in for 2 here. And if they want a spell stutter to just trade for 1, then that's actually fine, because then I can resolve this. It's Wellspring. Cycle. Draw 4/4 here would be fine. More draw spells. I mean, Deadly Dispute's probably the best draw, or just if they don't have a counter, they just lose. Hydroblast. Okay. Sure. Just gonna F6 again here. Try to just stay up on time as much as I can. I think it is relevant. And I mean, if they had Ninja, they would have played it, obviously. So they don't have it yet. They're stopped on their upkeep. No Ninja one time. Are they going Preordain? Aggro Bolas into Counterspell? Brainstorm. Okay. Shouldn't they Brainstorm? I guess they could have Counterspell as another card. Deadly Dispute? Land. Alright, I'm just not gonna... I guess I should play the land in case I draw spells and want to play more lands. Should play it. Go ahead. Now we're behind. They have a Brainstorm that they are waiting to cast. So that was probably a good play from them. Yep, now they're brainstorming. They have more outs to find a shuffle effect. What is this? Gurmag Angler? Jeez, okay. Well, if they have another counterspell, I'm probably going to lose. Go to 10. Deadly Dispute? Just drawing 0 Deadly Dispute, 0 Thoughtcast. That'll do it in this matchup. Okay. This is probably just going to get countered if they have spell stutter. It's brutal. Okay, nice. Guess I'm going to go add blue mana with my Vault. This is actually pretty close. I don't have that many blue cards in the deck. And if I draw Deadly Dispute, then that'll make a treasure that can make mana of any color. So let's add blue mana. I could chain Thoughtcasts here. If they had a counterspell, they probably would have countered that, I feel like. Maybe not. Thoughtcast. That sucks. Alright, well I have to just pass the turn and hope to draw something good here. Again, Deadly Dispute is like an Ancestral Recall with this out now. So they don't have lethal, they have 8 power. If they have 1 ninja, they go up to 9 power, but that's still not enough. But it is likely enough because they can ninja back spell stutter. I mean, this matchup is close, I think, in general. I think this deck is favored just because it's so strong, but it definitely is close. I'm not going to chump here. I want to just keep it out to just win. All right, we can just take. Go to 3. We're not even dead next turn because they didn't attack with this. That's interesting. We can just go chump next turn, potentially have 1 more turn to win. Again, if they have a counter spell, then it's just super over, but gonna buy as much time as possible. I mean, cycling for a land doesn't really do anything, so I just have to cast it. I can like try to double block a Gurmag is okay, they counter it. Wow, okay. Well, again, I'm not dead on board actually, because I can go block. So unless they have a removal spell, I'm not dead yet. They should have attacked with Augur last turn. So now I go to 1. Sucks I lose my disciples here. Was a good way for me to win, but they have ninja now? That would be so strange. Okay. Still alive. We sided out the flings though. Removal spell. Okay. And we're dead. Okay. I guess I'll just make them use like 10 more seconds. They've been playing pretty slow, so. Gotta play to the clock in Magic Online, right? Okay. I still think I like our sideboard plan. Again, we just didn't draw any of these cards. Or Reaping the Graves. We have a lot. We have a lot of ways to grind here. We just drew like the two disciples, which is also why I went down to two, is because when you draw these, they don't actually draw any cards or affect the board that much. So you can see we kind of ran out of gas that game, which is exactly what we don't want to happen. So I like this. Let's go. I don't like Fling that much when they're gonna have like a bunch of Hydro Blasts. Trying to play first, yes. And we can keep this. The sand's good. Sand is really good. This is what I like to see. Need to draw more lands, but we have prisms that we can cycle. Just leading bridge into prism on two. No need to rush out this disciple. If they play like a one drop, I could also just cast down it while they're tapped out, so they can't get like a turn two ninja in, but they're going preordain anyway. So slamming prism, best art for Pathetic Prism for sure. Rise of Eldrazi, really fun set. One of my favorite sets. Okay, now let's just go Seat, Prism. I think that's better than Resolving a Tog. Resolving a Tog early doesn't matter too much here. Okay, they have blue up. Okay, now I can actually make kind of a cool play. I could play like Disciple and entice them to Spell Stutter it, and then I can Gallop Blast that because I have Prism out, and then just play a tap land. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's just Disciple. If they have Spell Stutter Sprite, they're going to fire it off, and then I get to Gallop Blast the Spell Stutter. So this is kind of like a bait. Yeah, perfect. I mean, how could they not play Spell Stutter here if they had it? And then this I just get to kind of resolve my Disciple, get to kill their Spell Stutter so I don't get ninja'd by it, and just have an efficient turn on top of all of that. So I like it. I guess I could have just played a 2-drop plus tap land as well, but I just like that turn. It seemed like great. Let's go Prism. They have a counter spell. They could counter this, and then I would just get to resolve a Tog. Again, their time is getting pretty low here. There's another Atog. Makes me want to play one now, considering I have another one. Then they get to use their mana on a counter spell. Start by attacking. I feel like I should play one. Like, what else am I doing, really? Could play two next turn, which could be better, but if I had to just trade for counterspell here. Yep. Okay. Pass. Brainstorm, sure. I'm not going to play my second Atog into just 2 open mana, I don't believe. I don't need to play it yet. God, they're just playing so slow. And cast down. Okay, well now I'm going to play this. It's likely they just have more removal, but sure. Can I draw a Deadly Dispute one time? No, I guess not. Out of gas here. I just cannot draw my draw spells. I have so many of them in the deck. Well, we know they're all in there, so maybe we can start chaining them. It's not going to take much for the opponent now. They just play like a Gurmag Angler next turn, and then they kill us pretty fast, so time might not be relevant. And then if I don't find any draw spells, just going to get crushed here. Augur is fine. Find Hydroblast. Cast down. Okay, that answers this just the same. Snuff out. Okay. And Gurmag Angler. I'm just going to kill the Gurmag Angler now while they only have 1 mana up. Yeah, they could have Dispel, but so be it. Okay, well now we have Dispel. Let's go land. Cast down. And they do have Dispel. Wow. Now I need them to not have Ninja. So we know they have Cast Down in their hand because they played Snuff Out instead. So no Ninja one time here. Okay, good. They are missing on ninjas. It's just a rest right now. See what we're up against. Snuff out, cast down. Might as well take the cast down, right? This costs. I mean, they can play this for free though. I mean, mana's not really going to be too much of an issue, I don't think. Okay, both players with basically just nothing, just both of us just top decking. I think I have way more card advantage, just haven't found it yet. Okay. They do have counter spells, which is good, but okay, the Ash Barons play land. Brutal. I feel like this happens to me a lot where I'm just like, okay, I need to draw something, and then land, 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 land. But that's magic. Looks like they're just drawing lands too, so kind of a stalemate right here. There's a companion. Just dies. Just lets them use their mana efficiently. Let's just not play it. I don't want to cycle it though. I need to start trading for snuff outs at least. No ninja. Every turn is like, please no ninja. Okay. Okay, now should I play both of these? I feel like now I should. Let's cast. Cast. They can just tap 4 mana for snuff out, untap, tap 4 mana for snuff out again. But then at least I trade for both of their snuff outs. Then we go from there. Okay. Can also draw Gallop Blast for this whenever. Let's cast. Now we've drawn 3/4/4s back to back, which is fine. Good draws. Down to 5 minutes. No play from them. Okay, no removal spell. And there is Deadly Dispute. I think I want to just wait on it. I guess it's not really getting better. If they had a counter spell, would they have countered this? Maybe. I think I just play this. Alright, let's just play it. If they don't have actual counterspell, then I get to just draw 2 here and play more stuff. They do. Okay. Oh, I should have attacked. Actually, maybe not, because I don't want to get ninja'd. Okay, well, they have cast down anyway. Brutal. I should have probably held land at this point because I have so much mana. I just cannot draw Thoughtcast. Counterspell. Brutal. I'm just losing this top deck war pretty badly. This is gross. Feels pretty bad. Just flash in Spell Stutter. They have Counterspell. I just lost the top deck battle. I mean, only 18 lands in the deck. We've drawn 24 cards. Only seen 1 Deadly Dispute, 0 Thoughtcast. Now they brainstorm, essentially shuffle. They have Counterspell still. I think it's over. I need to draw spell into draw spell to have a chance here. Yeah, we drew a couple 4/4s in there, but what I really needed to draw was these earlier. Feels really bad to lose. They go bottom top. I'm sure they have another counter. Just Spell Stutter? No. Another Snuff Out. Damn. Well, 2 game. We go to 1 here. Wonder if they sided out Ninja entirely. I don't know if we can win at this point. Now we're drawing. Now we're drawing the draw spells. Sucks. All right, 0-1 to start the Degen Pauper Challenge. Pretty brutal match there. Opponent with 3 minutes left, also 12. And just couldn't find the thoughtcasts. I mean, I packed to the deck with as much card advantage as I possibly could have, and it just wasn't enough. So, good games. 0-1 to start. Pretty brutal. I'll try again next round. I'll see you in round two. Hey, welcome to round two after that crushing defeat that hurt my stomach in round one. We're in the Degen Pauper Challenge here. Let's go. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. And we're going to keep this hand. This hand looks totally fine. Turn one, bridge. Turn two, disciple, seat, star. We'll see. Could also Gallop Blast. We'll just see what they do, what they're on. MD Bowhunter. Affinity Mirror, and we have multiple disciples. Love it. Could resolve Prism, but actually I like just playing these out, because if they don't play creatures, I can actually just start like attacking and dealing them damage, which I like. Could play Prism next turn to try to draw more lands. We'll see. The thing I hate about Disciple is it just doesn't draw any cards. Everything draws cards in Magic 2021, right? Or it should. That you should play. Everything should like all like they're just tacking draw a card onto so much design now that like everything just replacing itself allows you to never run out of gas while still like affecting the game, affecting the board. It's so strong to do that. Would be surprised if I just get like a Gallop Blast on my Disciple here. That'd be fine. Or are they just gonna Prism? We don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if this is just a standard build of blue-red Affinity. I've seen people playing this card. Sure, can kill that. I don't really want to get my lands tapped down. For them to be able to tap one of my lands every turn, it's pretty annoying. I mean, maybe it's not a big deal. I could just play Disciple plus a Tog this turn and just not even offer the trade. And then what? They're going to tap one of my lands? Like, they're going to probably tap Bridge, and in response, I just Gallop Blast this. Use the mana and Gallop Blast it then. I think I like that better. Yeah, let's go. Disciple into a Tog right here. Just threaten to kill them next turn. I guess they can use this to tap down my Tog every turn, but still think this is just fine. Double Disciple in play is like just nuts in this matchup. Like they want to sack their star, they have to lose 2 life to do so. I like it. Prism, yep, it's fine. So they're probably just gonna tap down my Tog in combat. Witching Well, sure. That's the card advantage spell the blue-based Affinity decks play. But I just still don't like Witching Well that much. It's just like a lot of times the scry is fine, but it doesn't do that much. And then the 4 mana draw 2. I just like Deadly Dispute better, honestly. I guess we're playing more tap lands in that deck because that deck plays Darksteel Citadel in addition, but Disciples are good. Same with Deadly Dispute. So again, they're gonna have to tap a Tog here. I can kill this basically whenever. Bridge. All right, I think I should start with Prism. Then let's go to combat. I guess I can play Bridge too. Echoing Truth, interesting. Play Bridge, go to combat. They're gonna tap this. Yep. I can just kill this now. Like on my turn basically, so they don't get to untap. But I can also just kill it on their turn. I don't want to get like dispelled or something. I'll just kill this now. I don't think I need to crack Chromatic Star yet. I can save that to sack to a Tog. So let's just Gallop Blast this. And Echoing Truth could do something as well. Gonna side it out for sure though. Okay, well that's fine. Can always bounce that and just kill them. And they have a Tog as well. Okay. But if we get into a tog fight at all and they're sacking stuff and I'm sacking stuff, they're gonna die to disciples pretty quickly here. Remember that I cannot Echoing Truth the Tog because it's gonna bounce my Tog as well. It has the same name. But come on, we got the better art for sure. Okay. So now I think I like just sacking the Chromatic Star right now to a Tog. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one is dealing 2 damage. Yeah, let's just sack this now, see what I draw. Again, if they want to sack a bunch of stuff to a Tog, they're losing 2 life on everything they sack. I don't think they can really afford to do so. Always yes. Draw. We'll just yield to our own Atog trigger. There's another Atog. Okay. I guess I'm just going to play the second Atog right now. I don't know if it does anything, but let's just play it. Should I bounce the Ceratark so they can't chump with that? Then they have to chump with their Atog. I like it. I bounce it. I can also attack with everything, and they have to block this because they're tapped out. So I can just attack with all. Again, they have to block here. And they can't really start sacking stuff. Let's just turn off auto yields. I don't know if I have 6 by accident. Just don't want to mess up. So they have to just chump. And they're going to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm too short of killing them. But I can kill them basically like, I can sack all my artifacts at any time. I don't need to do that now. Yeah, they're not blocking. And then they concede. Yeah, I mean, they were probably dead here because they had to just chump. And then, okay, I just say you take 2, pass, and then they're in a pretty bad spot. Okay, I think these can come out. Let's see what we do want. I think all of these are good. I think that's everything we want. I don't like duress that much. I know it's fine, but I don't know if I want it. I mean, Fling is good, but that deck often plays 3 Hydro Blast, so it gets a little tougher to fling. Let's go side out, side out. Taking out the Mirror Enforcers is weird, but I kind of like it because they're going to be bringing in Ancient Grudges and Guerrilla Shamans as well. So it's a little harder to get up to the mana needed to play these 4/4s. And I want to keep as much card advantage as I can. I think Disciples, Deadly Disputes, and Thoughtcasts is like where I want to be in the matchup. And obviously, we have our own triple Ancient Grudge. I think the Reaping the Graves is a good kind of trump card as the game goes along. I think 1 Fling is going to be fine here. Could side out that Fling, side back into Mirror Enforcer, but can just still get them with Fling. Both players have to tap out a fair amount. This looks fine. I really don't like Echoing Truth post board. I like siding out 1 Ichor Wellspring just because I don't know exactly what else to cut. I think it's fine in the matchup, but I think it's also just fine to go down to 2. Could also cut 1 Deadly Dispute, but I want to be the bigger mid-range deck here and just have more card advantage than them. So I like this. See you in game 2. All right, game 2 here. Opponent is deciding to play first. They mulliganed. I think I just need to mulligan here. This is just too risky as well. All right, this is good. Really good. We have Star plus Dispute combo now. Love it. I wonder if we can just have 2 Ichor Wellsprings main. What am I putting back here? Could just put back a Mirror Enforcer because I'm pretty far off casting that. Keep all the lands. Keep. And then think I like Cast Down over Mirror Enforcer. I want to keep Star, so it's between like essentially Great Furnace and Mirror Enforcer on what I'm keeping. It is pretty close because I could draw too many lands and get flooded, but I'm also again kind of far off casting this at this point. Drawn to our other Affinity for artifact cards. The blue-red version also does just play like 2 or even I've seen 3 serpents. The essentially the blue and then Affinity for artifacts 5/6. So that card is good in the mirror. Okay, draw another companion. I'm glad I put back the other Mirror Enforcer. I still think I should lead Bridge over like a seat or something here. 2 mana, is this just Prism? Or are they just going to play in a Tog right now? I'm not scared if they just play a Tog. They don't really have anything good to sack. I could just cast down that. And actually I could play Seat, but I think I want to play Great Furnace. This is actually kind of weird because they could easily have Ancient Grudge. So I think what I want to do is play Great Furnace, path the turn. They might end up turning Ancient Grudge my land, and then I'm in a Deadly Dispute, sack my land. And otherwise I can always like Cycle Companion or just leave up Cast Down / Galvanic Blast. So I think this is the best line. I'm assuming I'm going to get Ancient Grudge here. So then I can just Deadly Dispute again my own land for value, which I'll do. Should have read them like a book, huh? Oh no. Never mind. They're going to cycle. I still like just passing the turn here. This leaves me safer against Ancient Grudge. And if they play like a random creature, I can just spend my turn cast downing it or Gal Blasting it. I guess I can't Gal Blast a 4/4, but I still like this line. I think it's just the safest way to go. Wonder if I Cycle Companion now. I feel like no. Just can get up to it and cast it eventually here. All right, now let's play Seat. Right, play Chromatic Star, pass. I still want to be able to Deadly Dispute one of my own lands if they kill it. I guess if they kill one of my lands, then I can always just Deadly Dispute my star, so I should just play out all my stuff now. I'm not going to die till I can Atog plus Fling yet. Alright, alright. So we could have played a little bit more aggressively here and just played out our stuff, but still don't hate our position. They can't really Ancient Grudge plus Flashback yet, so this is fine. And now I can play a cheap companion next turn as well. Alright, this is better. Still like the line of Levy up Dispute on 2 to play around an Ancient Grudge that they could have. This is like an, oh, so there's one, okay. Do they have a second one? I wonder if they had an Ancient Grudge and they chose to not use it. That would be incredible. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just go play Bridge, play Enforcer. Because now if they kill like my other land, I don't really care. I can always Deadly Dispute away my star. I'm just gonna play Companion. Probably just dies, but it's fine. I have like a bunch of removal plus I can draw a lot of cards here, so. Yep. The only reason I didn't like that is because, yeah, they got to use their mana on their end of turn to kill my thing, but I think that's fine. They also used their Ancient Grudge on my land, which isn't necessarily that good for them. I can just deal with these pretty easily here. Reaping the Graves. Love it. That'll be good later. I think I lead on Deadly Dispute, sacking the star. Hopefully no Dispel or like counter from them. Just get to Ancestral here. Nice. Just deciding if I want to like play out my Disciple and use my treasure this turn, stay at a higher life total, and I feel like I do. I mean, I don't really need this to stick around for like an Atog or anything, so I think it's good. So let's go play Untapped Land, play Disciple, and then just fire off these Gal Blasts. I guess I can do it on their turn. There's no reason to do it now. I can just wait until their upkeep. So if they want to dispel, they have to like do it on their turn, but they would have dispelled this, so I'll just do this on their upkeep again. It's just Galvanic Blast one of these, and then the other one as well. This matchup is so funny because both players just play a bunch of 4/4s and a bunch of Galvanic Blasts, so you're just trading back and forth. They don't have a green source for their Grudge yet. But I definitely want to wait on this. I guess they could Gal Blast my Disciple. Choose not to. If they were to go like Black Source into Reaping the Graves, that would be pretty bad for me. I also get to drain with my treasure, and then drain when I kill this. Now I can F6. I have a cast down for like a Serpent they could play, or an Atog. I only have one creature in the graveyard right now. I'm not sure what this is. Feels like a Affinity card. Okay, never mind. So they can flash back a Grudge, kill another one of my lands. I don't care about that. I don't even think that's a good play from them at this point. The game has kind of passed the killing lands point. Like, you want to save your Ancient Grudges for their 4/4s. I'm just F6'd. Okay, another Mirror Enforcer from them. That's fine. And they do have Galvanic Blast now. That's interesting. I mean, I can... Okay, Thoughtcast. Let's just lead on Thoughtcast. They have an Ancient Grudge in the yard still. Again, I'd like to wait on Reaping, but just getting back Just Companion plus Disciple, I feel like is not quite enough to warrant. This is interesting because I can go, they have one card left. I can go Ancient Grudge like this, then Ancient Grudge this as well. Can also go like, I think I like just going past the turn and then upkeep, Ancient Grudge this. I mean, I guess I can just do it now. There's no way I'm going to want to just Reaping back two creatures, I don't think. So yeah, let's just do it. I don't even think I'm gonna Ancient Grudge one of their lands because I think they can pretty much play all their cards. I don't think they need their lands. So let's just Ancient Grudge that. I don't want to Ancient Grudge their Prism either, so just save it for like their next Mirror Enforcers that they draw. We have a Hydroblast for an Atog from them. And we still have this Reaping. Trying to get more value, may or may not be able to. If they Atog, do I Hydroblast it or do I just untap and then cast down? That's an interesting question. I don't see really what else cast down is doing, and I can save Hydroblast for like later spells that will matter. I'm gonna flashback Ancient Grudge on my land. Fine with that. Oh, Ancient Grudge my prison. I won't be able to flashback Grudge yet, but I can save that for farther down the road too. I can cast this Reaping still. I think I just let this resolve. I don't want to flashback Ancient Grudge yet. Sure. And if I added blue mana, they would have just gone to main 2. Okay. Another 4/4, sure. That was a good draw. Thoughtcast is just so good in the mirror. Wellspring. Oh, Oh, nice. There's the Tog. I could definitely see their last card being Hydroblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 artifacts right now. Could cast down their thing. I can also just, again, play Mirror Enforcer, offer the trade, and save the cast down. I think I like that. Let's just cast this. And we also have Hydroblast up still. And we still have our Ancient Grudge in the yard. Ichor Wellspring. Sure. If they Tog, now I can just Hydroblast that on the stack, so they won't be able to sack this. Shaman. So interesting. Really have Shaman, so they're just going to sack this to draw and lose their own Shaman? I just don't know if I care about this. I could just counter it, and then they are sitting there with their Ichor Wellspring. Like, they're not going to sack so many artifacts to be able to kill in a Tog. They will be able to deal with... I'm just going to let this resolve. I don't think this matters. They're not going to sack like 4 artifacts. And they're just sacking now to draw, and they have to lose their own Shaman? It seems so bad. They just spent like a card, they just cycled this essentially, but they lost their Wellspring? It seems really bad. And I'm snap trading here because I have the Reaping the Graves. Easiest trade ever. They have a spell? Oh, they're Teamer Battle Raging. I mean, I can just Hydroblast this. I don't hate that. Because then I just trade, and then I have 3 things to Reaping back right now. And then I don't take like a bunch of damage too. Nice. We're just drawing all the Thoughtcast now. Awesome. If I draw another untapped land here, I'll be able to Reaping. I think it is worth it. Let's just draw now. Nice, and we did. Storm is 2. I think I like getting all these back. I can't cast it yet. I can't cast the Mirror Enforcers yet. But I don't know. I guess I also can just pass the turn. And if they do nothing, let's just Reaping now. Whatever. So that first one's targeting the Sojourner's Companion on top. And then let's target Disciple and Mirror Enforcer. 3, 6. Okay. I can just kill them next turn, probably. With Disciple plus Cast Down, and I have Hydroblast as well. This is a Prism. No, what is this? Oh, it's their own dog. Okay, well, I can answer that. Star, and then they're going to probably eat it right now. Maybe they just don't. Yeah, they're definitely in trouble. Reaping the Graves is a pretty nice trump in the mirror. Eat it now. We still have our Ancient Grudge sitting there. For what that's worth. Witching Well, sure. Doesn't really do anything here. Witching Well is just a little bit too slow, I think. It's fine, but again, I like the Deadly Disputes better. I guess this is also a cheap artifact to play out, which is good. Okay, let's go Disciple, Mirror Enforcer, Companion, Cast Down, and then I can just kill them. They're at 17. Each one deals 3. They just didn't want to go through with it. I was just going to sack my board, and then we had the win there. I think I think this build is pretty favored in the mirror. 3 Disciples. I think Deadly Dispute is better than this. The only card that's good in the mirror, I mean, I guess Witching Well is good, but yeah, we have like another good card instead, and they have the 5/6, which is solid, so that can be a problem. But again, I like the position of this build in like just against basically the opponent's deck, the standard blue red. So up to 1-1. We lost to blue black and then we beat Affinity, so we'll probably play against Shatterstorm next. That's how statistics work, right? That's how odds work. See you in round 3. All right, 1-1 in this Degen challenge, round 3. This hand's not good. We don't even have a blue source yet, but I'm gonna keep it. We can always cycle companion if we're desperate. We're against AA wrong. I know it's not it's probably RNG, but oh, forest? What? What does that mean? What is forest? That's not one of the top 3 decks, so okay. I'm gonna just lead bridge. I can go bridge plus star on 2. I have just so many bridges in hand. I want to start deploying them. Okay. Oh, it's like it's the artifact Jund deck, I think. So it's like it could just be red green. Um, they play like maybe cleansing wildfire, galvanic blast, and then they play like uh, Cyril's Packmate. They might play Owl Bear. They might play Boarding Party. They just play all that type of stuff. So let's just stick to the plan. They're gonna probably just Packmate plus tap land on their next turn, and we do have to watch out for cleansing wildfires in this matchup. So that's something. All right, Visionary. We can actually do a lot this turn. I do want to kill Visionary here if I can. I don't want to sack Star yet because I want to keep increasing my artifact count to deploy these 4/4s. Let's see. This is a kind of a tough turn here. I mean, I don't necessarily need to deploy a Tog this early. It's not like I'm like really going for the win yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I can go up to 4 artifacts. Just deciding like if I want to like thought cast this turn or not, basically. I mean, I can just go Vault, Galvanic Blast, play a Tog, pass. It's probably the best line. I can thought cast a bit later. Then I have to play a tap land next turn rather than playing a tap land this turn, though. It is pretty close. So if I do this line of Vault, Gal Blast, a Tog, I'm going to have 4 artifacts. Next turn I go up to 5. Then these still cost 2 mana. I guess I could lead on Thoughtcast next turn. Why don't I switch it up? I don't need to play a Tog yet. I'm going to play Bridge. I'm going to play Thoughtcast. And then I'm going to just Galvanic Blast this right now. Because that gets my tap land out of the way. I'm not sure if that's the best line, but I like playing the tap land earlier, and they just play Visionary. Do they not have any more lands? They do. Okay, they're not doing anything too crazy over there. They could still have Cleansing Wildfire. I like protecting my seat by not playing it this turn. So I think what I like doing is, I guess I could have not played Vault before Wellspring as well, but I think I like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm just gonna, I can either play a Tog or I can just pass with Deadly Dispute up. I can also just play a 4/4. Doesn't seem great. Now I think playing a Tog is fine, and that's probably going to price them into playing a removal spell on this if they can. If they have like Red Source plus another artifact plus Galvanic Blast, okay, they have Bonder's Ornament into Galvanic Blast. Cleansing Wildfire my land. Oh, their own land. Okay, I guess yeah, we could sack it to a Tog in response. Okay, that resolves. So they get a forest. They get a mountain here. Excuse me. Definitely cool deck from the opponent. And there's the packmate as well. I mean, I'm trying to think if I can just like kill them here. There's a bridge. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. I can go up to 6 artifacts. 7, 8 artifacts. I feel like I'm pretty close to being able to kill them. I would also have to play Echoing Truth this turn. Let's just start with Deadly Dispute, sacking the Wellspring, drawing a bunch of cards. I mean, Echoing Truthing the Bonder's Ornament is pretty decent here, but yeah, let's start with Deadly Dispute, sacking Wellspring here, Ancestral Recall. There's a star, which is actually pretty good. We also get the treasure, double star. I think I can just like kill them. Let's see. I would also again have to play Echoing Truth. So I'm not sure if I can. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's just start doing stuff and see what I can do. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 artifacts. I can go up to 10, but then I have to sack a treasure in order to Echoing Truth this. So I still can't quite kill them. But what I can do, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I play Chromatic Star and attack with the Tog, I represent 21 damage because I'll have 10 artifacts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, then I'll represent 10 artifacts, which is lethal. Because if I go Chromatic Star plus Echoing Truth on this, doesn't actually work. I can also go sack Star right now, because if I draw exactly Galvanic Blast, then I can win. And if I don't, I can just go sack Star, attack. They essentially have to chump, especially if I play out another star, then they do have to chump, which is good for me, and then I can just Echoing Truth this. All right, let's just start with sack this. Just bridge, okay. So now I play star, and then I attack with a Tog. Let's see. Again, if I sack 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things, that's plus 16, so that's only 19 damage. Yeah. So I'm just a little bit short here. So let's just attack with the Tog, and they have to block. Okay. They did not block. Did I... I don't want to mess up, but I don't think they blocked. Because it's already my... They would get priority in the declare blocker stack if I'm not mistaken, so I think I'm just going for this. I hope they can't block after this, but I don't think they can. I think they're F6'd. Okay, that was weird. They just needed to chump there, and then I would have gone sack my treasure to play Echoing Truth, and then bounce their Bonder's Ornament, and then that sets them back pretty far. Do have to watch out for Cleansing Wildfire in this matchup for sure, though. All right, Cast Down seems good. This is actually just like interesting how I'm going to sideboard now. I think Hydroblast probably seems good as well. I could have like 1 or 2 Ancient Grudge. The thing is, most of their artifact lands, or all of them, are going to be indestructible. So I don't know how good Ancient Grudge is. I mean, I can kill Bonder's Ornament with it. Maybe we want 1, maybe we want 2. I think all of these can come out. I want the Flings in this matchup. Maybe I just go 1 Ancient Grudge, because again, most of their artifacts are going to be indestructible, and I can just grind against a Bonder's Ornament in this matchup, I think. by just drawing a bunch of cards. Just do this, just minimally sideboard. 2 Hydroblast also isn't even necessarily that great. I mean, they probably are going to have 4 Galvanic Blast. They're going to have Cleansing Wildfires. I do want to be able to counter those, I think. They're going to have, again, they're kind of relying on Cleansing Wildfire. So let's go with this. I just realized I didn't submit yet. I might also want Reaping the Graves in this matchup. I don't know. I mean, it'll be good in the super long game. Let's not have it for now. And then I can always bring it in if I see like that this matchup's going to be ultra grindy. The indestructible lands are good, but I think this hand is just a little bit too awkward on the 1 mana. Let's just mulligan. Okay, well, going to 5, brutal. Have to keep this on 5. Fling, you're gone. I don't want to put back Deadly Dispute because that's how I like kind of get back into this game. I feel like I just can't cast it yet. But I can cycle Companion. What about putting back a Great Furnace and then planning on cycling Companion for a black source for this? Just gonna put back Gal Blast. Hold a 5 sucks here, but maybe we can get back into it. Yeah, there's the green-red bridge. Let's leave bridge pass. Then I'll play Great Furnace pass, playing on cycling Companion. Wonder if I want to get one of the black bridges. Okay, Ancient Grudge. See if they Cleansing Wildfire me. Oh, Llanowar Visionary, okay. So no Cleansing Wildfire from them. They probably would have played it. Let's cycle this and just get Vault of Whispers now, I think. Yeah. Because then I can just Deadly Dispute on this turn if I have to. That was a good draw. Just kill their Visionary, stop them from ramping. Now if they kill one of my lands, I can just Deadly Dispute away the land in response, which is nice. Bonder's Ornament. Okay, well, just kill that. Have the 1 Ancient Grudge brought in, which is nice. Cleansing Wildfire their own land. Wow, I'm surprised they're not killing my land. Okay, that resolves. They Rampant Growth. Dog going off. Now it's Ancient Grudge this. There's a Tog. So they're not Jund, they're just straight red-green. I wouldn't be surprised if they have Owlbear in the deck as well. I could tap 3 mana, play Sojourner's Companion, but then I don't have Dispute up. So I think I want to just go play a Tog, pass. I don't know if we want 2 Ancient Grudge in this matchup. They probably have 4 Bonder's Ornament, but again, I'm not sure we really want to fight that game. If they just Galblast the Tog, I'll just Deadly Dispute away the Tog rather than sacking 2 lands that I need. Kind of hope they do that. They're also only on 2 artifacts now, so if they have Galblast, they might not go for it. Just don't know exactly what they're going to do here. Maybe just an Owlbear, maybe they have tap land plus boarding party, or untap land plus boarding party. That's what it feels like. Oh, there's the Owlbear. Okay. Makes sense. Don't want to Deadly Dispute away my Atog. I mean, I can Deadly Dispute away a land. I think I might just need to do that at this point. Feels pretty bad, but I need to draw cards. I can wait until my next turn. Maybe I draw Ichor Wellspring or Star. Let's just wait. Well, Prism is good. There's a Hydroblast. All right, let's Deadly Dispute away the Prism now, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also just play a Companion and then pass the turn. Just wait on the Deadly Dispute. It's interesting. This really keeps my cards going right now. I would have Hydroblast up after this. I can just take 4 off this. All right, let's just Deadly Dispute right now. Sack Prism. Not the best Deadly Dispute ever, but not the worst. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play a companion, sacking my treasure. That's also a green source. I think I'm just not going to do it. I can take 4 off an Owlbear here, no problem. And if they boarding party, I can always Hydroblast that if I have to. Or I can always just block the Owlbear, sack 2 artifacts, but I don't really want to do that. Feeling like I'm behind here. It's the Cleansing Wildfire on their own land. If they target any of my lands, I could just sack it to a Tog and fizzle the Wildfire. Another Owlbear. Wow. Natural Reclamation on my land. See what they cascade into first. A Packmate, so that was like a perfect cascade. Alright, well, sack the Vault. Because then I can just sack one more thing to block Owlbear here. That was a good cascade hit. Yeah, no attacks from them. Let's just untap. Alright, Bridge. Play Companion. Play another Companion. And let's see, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 artifacts. I think I want to just pass the turn. I mean, if I attack, they might just block, and then I could just eat their Owlbear by sacking 2 artifacts. Could sack just like Furnace. It's not bad, and if they don't block, I can just hit them for 1. I think I'm just not going to attack here. We have the Hydroblast up still. I can Ancient Grudge something, but all their 3 artifact lands are indestructible here. Wow, they even have Dino. Into Commodore. I feel like I should just counter the Commodore and just not mess around, just not let them have that. And just try to trade for this Dino at some point. I don't think they really have attacks. Yeah. All right, Mirror Enforcer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I can start eating their stuff with this Atog. I have 5 cards in hand. I'm in a kind of a bad spot here. They have that Dino. I just need to pass. I'm close to like being able to just kill them with Fling also, so that's very real in this matchup. Yeah, and I still have the answer to a Bonder's Ornament. It's just another Owlbear. Natural Reclamation, jeez. Wonder how many of those they have. Into Galvblast. They're gonna just target another companion. Jeez. That's pretty good. Now I need to just find my Thoughtcasts and more Deadly Disputes here. Ancient Grudge that. Jeez. It's a lot of hate. Wonder how many hate cards they have for this matchup. Probably like 9 or something. Okay, there's Deadly Dispute. That's nice. I think I just sack my treasure. Okay, that was good. Let's go play Ichor Wellspring. Play Star, pass the turn. Because then I have stuff to sack and I can like eat their creatures. I have like good things to sack for this Atog. I don't really need to necessarily draw cards right now. Okay, let's pass. I like this play. And then if they don't attack, I can sack stuff like next turn. I can always draw into Fling here. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 artifacts out, so I'm pretty close to being able to Fling kill them. Boarding party? Geez, they're kind of doing it. Into Packmate. I need to kind of go for the Fling win here, so I might just take a bunch of damage if they attack. Gotta watch out for a Gallop Blast from them. I may just need to eat like one of their things. We'll see what they attack with. Everything? They should attack with all here. Yeah. Okay. So this would be 12, 16. So I would die to Galvanic Blast if I don't eat the Owlbear. So I think I should just eat Owlbear and then take 12, 15 damage, go to 5, and then just try to find Fling for the win. I think that's kind of where we're at this point in the game. Let's block here and then eat this. Could also draw into my own Galvanic Blast. Okay, Thoughtcast is good. Might allow me to win next turn. There's another Atog. It's also not bad, because if they Galvanic Blast this Atog, I can just let it happen. Okay. I just need to find Fling and more artifacts, I guess. Ancient Grudge, a land. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Just let it happen. Nothing I can do. At 5, they have 5 cards in hand. Don't know if this is going to be enough. There's the Fling. Let's see if it is. There's a star. Okay, this is getting close. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because if I have to sack the treasure to play Fling, that's one less thing to play. They're gonna block, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14, 17. It's just not enough yet. They're going to block. So I think I want to play star and then sack star right now. All right, there's a seat. That does actually help. So now it's attack. Is there any way I can survive? At 5, I can't actually survive. I guess I could. I could technically survive if I play. No, if I play a Tog to block, and then I can't Fling, so I have to just go for this. So it's attack. They're gonna chump. Yeah. Damn, I think I'm 1 point short. I have 5 damage here. 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. Oh. Oh, brutal. So close. We almost got there. I'm just going to start sacking everything and then see if they like concede. I know I have 9 minutes, so maybe this isn't worth, but maybe they just don't realize and they concede before Fling resolves or something. Oh, they were just F6'd. Never mind. Damn. Wow, I'm down to 9 minutes and they're at 20 minutes. Jeez. I don't know what happened to my time in this game. I guess I just took a long time on certain decisions. Okay, they have a ton of hate. Good to know. I still don't think I want Duress or anything. I also don't think I want Reaping the Graves. I think the one Ancient Grudge is fine. We don't know how many Bonders they have. Hydroblast seems fine, though. Interesting matchup. Very interesting matchup. Drake to play first. Yes. Gotta keep this. I think I played blue black bridge. Yeah, because I have a. I don't think it matters too much. Because I have Hydroblast, that's why. And then I can also have a Black Source for like a Disciple or something. I'm gonna have to draw something here. Just want to keep playing bridges while I don't really have much going on. Really want to just start drawing thought casts. I think I'm just gonna counter this. I don't really want them to ramp and draw a card. It sucks. I'm in bad shape here. Just kept a land heavy hand and we've drawn all the lands for every draw step. Bonders, okay. Galblast, yep. Man, that sucks. I feel like I'm drawing pretty poorly in this challenge, just in general. Is a cool deck from our opponent though. Love seeing it. Mm, pretty much anything from them at this point is pretty scary. I should just be F6 here actually because I don't want to use any additional time. They're going to just start drawing. Wow, this is terrible. This is real bad. At least they're not doing anything, but they're probably going to like boarding party next turn. Kept a 5-land hand, draw land for every single draw step. Feels bad. Another Bonders. We take 6. Thoughtcast. Doesn't even really do it at this point. I mean, I could have mulliganed this hand, I suppose, but I just wanted to keep a hand with like a bunch of indestructible artifact lands in the Cleansing Wildfire matchup. And I mean, if I had just drawn like differently, like Thoughtcast or Pathetic Prism, any draw spells, any of our Chromatic Stars or anything like that, it looks a lot different. So, Owlbear. No, they just kill our land. Sure. Got plenty more of those. Looks like we're going down to 1 and 2. This matchup just might not be that good for us, honestly. They have Cleansing Wildfires, they have like Ancient Grudges, they have the Reclamation. Flashback Grudge on that, sure. I guess I could have Ancient Grudge this in response. I wasn't paying attention. That was a mistake. But now I almost have to chump because if they just have a Galvanic Blast, I just die. I think I should just take, maybe hope to top deck like a Tog plus Fling, hope they don't have a Galv Blast here. Because I can't a Tog plus Fling them yet. I don't have enough, but with this I do. So I think I should just, again, take 6, go to 2. Packmate. I could draw literally a Tog into Fling for the win if they don't have a Galvanic Blast. They're looking for it. Okay. That's a cycle. Let's add green mana here, because then I could Ancient Grudge my own Ichor Wellspring. So black, add green, drain for 1. We have a chance. Always yes, always yield. Draw. I guess I need to draw 2 things though. Feeling like I should Ancient Grudge my Wellspring, because that only costs 1 mana to draw a card, where this costs 2. I guess if I draw a Tog, I can just sack this, so let's just add red mana, play Great Furnace, play Prism. If I can find a win here. Now I don't think I have enough mana to be able to win. It's just Grudge this now. I'm at 2, so they have 3 lethal creatures. Grudge that. Because I don't think I can Atog plus Fling anymore. I don't think I have enough mana. Yeah. It's just over. Man. I can, you know, I can chump one thing, kill this. Just doesn't do it. Sucks. Down to 1-2 in the challenge. I'll keep playing because the challenge is so small. Maybe I can still like at least up 32 or maybe win out in like top 16 or something. Um just pass. I don't think this matchup is as bad as I think because I think we have like more card advantage than them. Owlbear, sure. I mean, I'm dead here. All I have to do is attack. Maybe somehow they don't attack. Alright, they got it. GG's. Cool deck from the opponent for sure. There was a Tog. Companions. And these are all the spells we wanted. Jeez, look at how many non-lands we're drawing in a row. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Wow, we just were so close to getting to all of these cards. Kept a 5-lander. Drew 3 lands for the first 3 draws. My mistake for keeping, I guess. I didn't really want to mulligan in that matchup, especially what if I mull and my hand is like 2 untapped artifact lands and then they just like cleansing wildfire me. It just feels so bad. So I think keeping that land in that hand in that matchup was correct. But down to 1-2 in the Degen challenge sucks. I'll keep playing. See you in round 4. All right. 1-2. Unfortunate start here in the Degen challenge. I think we have to mulligan this hand as well. On the play, if we just don't draw land, we just don't do anything. Mull. All right. Can't cast these disciples here. I know we've played against Zodiac before. It's Snap Bullet indeed. I think I can just keep this and put back a Disciple. I don't know what Zodiac's going to be on, but I think I need to keep this on 6. I just can't get too greedy. I have 3 lands. I have an Atog. I can Disciple here. Let's keep. Put back one of these. Bridge, go. Are they on 7 cards? They are. Barrenmore. Huh. Is that Cycle Storm? I think it is. Well, maybe we can get lucky and deploy this Disciple and go for a quick win. 1-2 bracket here. I guess I shouldn't be F6 here, but I'm likely not going to sack one of my lands to this Atog, so I'm just going to F6, whatever. I guess I shouldn't. Because what if they mess with like one of my lands? I might want to sack it. I don't think it's going to happen though. Yes, verdict. Mono black control. Okay. Companion. I mean, if I cycle this, I can play about my Disciple this turn, but I kind of like keeping all my like creature threats against mono black and just like next turn I can tap 3 mana, just play a 4/4. The turn after that, play another 4/4. Yeah, I can't cast this Disciple yet, but I think that's fine. I'm just gonna take it slow. The good news is if this is just mono black control, we have so much card advantage in the deck. Chitter. Okay, well that's really annoying here. I wonder if I can also just Do I want to cycle Companion? I just think I don't want to. Even though I'm going to have to redraw one of these bad cards, I have to do this. It's just Enforcer. Go. This is probably just going to die, and then I'm going to play this. This is probably just going to die, and then I just need to draw Thoughtcast, basically. I guess maybe I should have cycled this, because now I can't even draw Deadly Dispute. I feel like my draws in this challenge have just been terrible. When I played this deck in the leagues, like it's just felt so much smoother, and I think that is just a factor of variance. I think I've just been drawing far below average. Oh wow, Divest main. You can choose an artifact. Wow, so they can take artifact lands with Divest. Interesting. Good to know. Well, okay. They can take either card. So as far as sideboarding, we can bring in like Cast Down, Reaping the Graves, could bring in Duress, could bring in Dispel, but I don't love that. That's about it. Don't want to sideboard too much, just want to keep in all the card advantage. Five cards in their hand to our one Disciple. Pretty bad spot for us, but maybe I can finally find some Thoughtcasts. I'll probably just draw like Deadly Dispute into Disciple, into like uncastable card or something. This was just a mulligan to only just 6 for us, right? Man, these hands have been so bad. Not sure what they're thinking about. Oh, that's what they're thinking about. If they want to kill my Enforcer, they do. Let's just play this. Pass. If they have another Chitter, that's just going to be absolutely brutal here. That is what I don't want to see, is another Chittering Rats. They're also stuck on 3 mana, which actually isn't great because it means they have just a million spells in hand. Witch's Cottage tapped. Foil. Okay. Just sitting here waiting to top deck. Just going to try to stay positive even with these mediocre draws. Maybe I can turn this challenge around, maybe not. But again, there's so few players. Don't need to do that well to top 32. Just need to get a couple wins. I think Fling is actually not bad in this matchup either. Yeah, they have a lot of removal, but they they can't really deal with just like a Tog into Fling on the same turn. Duress, well, that's funny. The one Duress, the uncastable. Also, I haven't really had mana problems with this deck much because you are running 4 Chromatic Star, 4 Prism. Gary, yep. Okay. Do I just die to second Gary? Most likely I do. Rager, okay. Not dead yet, but I'm going down to 5. I have nothing going on. Distress, wow. Interesting. So it's just straight up mono black devotion, just like an old deck. Surprised to see them reg that in the challenge, but maybe they just play a bunch of divests. Okay. I don't think I want to rest in this matchup. Just don't really want to be fighting that battle. All right, Reaping. I think I like Cast Down. I mean, I can Echoing Truth like my own like Prisms and Wellsprings. That's not that bad, but most of their creatures I don't want to bounce. I could play just the one copy of Duress. I could play one Dispel. I don't even know how many instants they're going to have, though. I guess the one Duress is probably better than any other card. It's probably better than one Echoing Truth. Maybe not. again, most of their creatures do something when they ETB, so I can't really Echoing Truth their creatures, but I can just duress, like take a removal spell or something like that. So just basically signing out 2 Echoing Truth, bringing cast down Reaping the Graves. Let's double check. Hydro Blast. I don't think I want the spell. Obviously don't want Echoing Truth. Don't think I want any more duress. I'm only playing this because I don't really have anything else. Cart Clan. Cart Clan is actually interesting. I didn't really consider that, but they have a lot of X2s. Still don't think I want that. Let's just run it. Can I just finally have like a reasonable draw where I can like cast Thoughtcast and Deadly Dispute here? That's what I came to do. I like four Galvanic Blast still, I think. Let's run it. Go game 2 here against Zodiac. All right, game 2 against Mono Black here. Hope for a bit better. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. Guess we're keeping. No card advantage here. The classic. I'm just gonna lead on bridge. I just don't also like to mulligan against like, the divest, distress, duress type matchup. So 4 lands is too many, but still gonna just keep this. Maybe should have led bridge, but I always just call them bridge. Maybe should have led black-red bridge, but I did not. All right, let's just keep passing here. If they distress, it's fine. I don't care. They have to discard. They might have just F6 their turn by mistake. I think that was probably a misclick because I'm playing really fast, just like F6ing a lot. So I think they just messed up, but maybe not. Who knows? Oh, they just don't have lands? Okay. Well, we're not really doing anything, but I don't know why they just snap kept so quickly. Um, I think I'm just going to play tap land, play Enforcer. I could wait one more turn. That way I can Enforcer with Deadly Dispute up to sack the Enforcer. Let's just wait one more turn. They're not doing anything, so I don't need to rush. There's land. Distress now? No, okay. They're gonna just pass like Gets Verdict up or something. All right, let's go land. Mirror Enforcer here. And then Sojourner's Companion and have Deadly Dispute up still. Opponent kept a really interesting one. They're gonna cast down, and then I'm gonna Deadly Dispute. All right, Verdict. So now I can just dispute right now. They should have let this resolve if they were gonna Verdict. So let's go dispute, sack this, then Verdict resolves, and then Sojourner's Companion resolves. Wow, and I get to cast this too. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They said oof. Yep. Ancestral Recall. Let's go. Because I basically traded for their Gets Verdict and drew 2 cards. That was pretty nice. Oof, indeed. All right. We're just in a pretty good spot now. Our hand was still not very good, but their hand seemed much, much worse. Another removal spell, I assume. Resolves. And that's all they got. Okay. Okay, now there's the flame. I think that's just going to be game. I haven't done the math, but I think they lose now. So we go a Tog, and then go Galv Blast them down to 12, and then just fling them. Sure. I guess I should just sack this also. Okay. Think opponent probably should just mulligan the 1 land hand, but maybe not. Maybe they had a lot of gas, and if they just had drawn a land, it would have been good for them. Do I want any more duress on the draw? I don't think so. I never want to top deck a duress like later in the game. I'd rather just keep all my card advantage and stuff. Same looks fine. Hopefully we draw either Star or Ichor Wellspring to go with this. Let's keep. F6 their turn. Lead on Bridge. They lead on Baron more. I'll still lead on Drossforge here. Pass. Distress us. Take Deadly Dispute, perhaps. Wouldn't be surprised. Or are they going to divest? They duress. Okay. I'm assuming Deadly Dispute down. They could take Fling or even just one of the removal spells. But they probably want to take the draw too. Be interesting to see what they take here. I mean, I would probably take this, but who knows? Probably just playing another bridge next turn. Yeah, they take Deadly Dispute. Okay, well, that would have been good with the dispute. Let's just play it, pass. Chitter is pretty annoying here. This card's always going to be pretty annoying, though. I wonder if I want to just keep this in play. I kind of do. I'm just going to keep the star in play because then if I draw another Deadly Dispute, it's better. And I can't really deploy anything yet anyway. So keeping this card on the table rather than in my hand where it can get like stripped away by hand disruption, I think it's better just to leave it here. They have 5 cards in hand. Rager. Okay, Rager is fine. Might just want to cast down that right now. And I might crack this star next turn to find more gas. But I think leaving it in play at least for the one turn is good. Another fling. Brutal. Companion. Okay. Not looking great. We have 2 flings in our hand. Just 4 lands out. Not great. Again, need Deadly Dispute and Thoughtcast. I don't know how many times I've said that today. We had one and they stripped it, so that's fair, but we have 7 of them in the deck. We haven't even played against Shatterstorm, but we're also not in the winner's bracket really. We started losing the first match and now we're 1-2, so I'm assuming this companion's just gonna die. Okay, okay. What do we got going here? What could they be tanking on? Are they gonna play like a Thorn or something? I feel like they're playing a hand disruption spell. Oubliette, okay. Phases out. It's annoying that it stays here now. It used to go underneath the oubliette, but now it just stays right in your way, kind of faded out. Should at least go like over here or something, but it does not. As much as this sucks that it's just going to die to a removal spell, I think I should play it. Pass the turn. I can only fling them for 9 damage right now. So definitely going to have to chain some draw spells here. And again, this is likely just to die, which sucks, but it's also not great to just keep it in hand, I don't think. Distress, okay, resolves. That's why I played the Atog. Figured they could have more hand disruption. Playing the waiting game. What do they got? Can like my top 4 cards all be Thoughtcast? Be more than fine with that. Thoughtcast, Ichor Wellsprings, Deadly Dispute. It's all what I want to draw. No removal spell yet. Interesting. They're allowing us to draw Deadly Dispute. That was a great draw. Are they going to kill a Tog in response? Feel like they are. This still opens up Deadly Dispute to be such a good draw, even if they kill this. I feel like this matchup should be favorable, but maybe it's not. Yeah, Geth's verdict. Okay, I'm just going to let this happen. Companion, go. Can just F6 at this point. Can't cast any spells. We're looking for Ancestral Recall and Thoughtcast. Brutal. That sucks. Now their gray merchants are starting to get pretty scary. Snuff out. Jeez. Just have to redraw that fling. Chitter is like so annoying. Just time walk so much of the time. Okay, draw. That is a draw spell. Not the best one, not the worst. Deadly Dispute. Okay. Just play it. I feel like they probably have some Garys in hand. Alright, let's pass. Just cycled a couple times that turn. Didn't really do much. Don't want to see land Gary. I don't want to see Chitter. Fine if they just have a bunch of removal in hand. Fine even if they like duress my fling or something. It's kind of unfortunate, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the Tog would be lethal here. So if they don't duress this and I ever draw a Tog, I just win. They must have removal and Gary's in hand. That's all I can really think of. They don't kill this end of turn. Interesting. They're going to Chainer's Edict right now, maybe? I think I don't fling if that's the case, because yeah, they could still chitter me and time walk me, but now if I keep the fling in hand, I like retain the out of a Tog just to win the game, which I really want to keep because it's a good way to beat mono black. I like this art on the fling. Feels just like the old school style art. Okay, there's a Gary. Sure. I don't want to fling anything into that. Like I said, I want to just draw a Tog and win. Can we do it? Hut. Nice. We can. Oh, they're up to 21 now, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need to draw another artifact here. Obviously gonna go for it. Nice. So that's lethal. So this is 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's Grixis. I could attack first, but I don't need to, right? 4 mana. Let's double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 18 damage plus 3 is 21. Whew. Asked for the Atog and drew it. They said unbelievable. I asked for it, and that's on film. Grixis. That is pretty unbelievable. Jeez. Whew. Tendrils divest. Wow. They're playing multiple copies of Tendrils of Corruption, and the divest had no. They knew it was just fling in hand, so they couldn't divest us. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, there's nothing they could have done because I guess if they had Tendrils, the companion, instead of playing Gary, maybe they could have survived. But I literally drew a Tog and then drew an artifact off the sack of Ichor Wellspring just to get exactly lethal, which is pretty crazy. GG's. Yeah, I know that feels really bad for the opponent. I got incredibly lucky to top deck the Atog. I felt like I've been drawing again pretty bad overall, just like on the day. Can't draw any cards. What? How come on Magic Online sometimes you can draw cards and sometimes you can't? It's pretty annoying, but all right. Wow, only 2 matches in progress still. At least we're advancing to 2-2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that have dropped, plus a fair number below us. So as long as we do reasonable in the last couple matches, should still. I'm gonna finish out this challenge. It might only be 6 rounds. I'm not sure. There's only 55 players, so if it's 6 rounds, and if we win the last 2, we're definitely gonna get some number of prizes. If we split and go 3-3, we still might even top 32, which is pretty hilarious. But nice. I'll see you in round 5. There's only 1 match left here. I'm gonna try to eat some food real quick. All right, welcome to round 5. We're against, which is Weber. Go check out Weber's YouTube. I keep running into Weber now these days. It's just kind of funny. Wonder if he's gonna be on mono white tokens here. I don't know what he's playing. I don't think he's streaming now. I'm obviously not gonna go check what he's on. He said, yeah, but it's fine, I guess. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, he's saying live at the moment. I thought he wasn't streaming. So sorry for the delay here, but I'll hop into his stream after the match, check it out. I think I'm going to just keep this hand. He could be on Chatterstorm as well. We have the Echoing Truth. Yeah, we have 5 lands. Um, but let's just keep. Maybe I'm just not keeping good hands here, but I think this is fine. We have good mana. We have a cycle. We have a Echoing Truth. So let's just do it. The mirror. Makes sense. Thoughtcast. There's a Thoughtcast. I've been asking for those all day. Now we see him. Nice. I'm going to go Seat plus Ichor Wellspring next turn. Play these out, and then I can Thoughtcast the turn after. Wow, they have Frogmite. He has Frogmite. Interesting. I mean, that does allow you to go faster, for sure. Just going to go Seat into Wellspring here. Nice, another Thoughtcast. Whoever draws the Thoughtcasts wins, right? Prism. Prism is solid. Probably want to play Untapped Land into Thoughtcast into Prism next turn. They play like more. If he plays more Frogmites out, I can Duress. That is good. You can take a Thoughtcast. We've drawn well this time from our opening hand. Bridge, sure. Still probably want to just play Untapped Land and then play Thoughtcast. Ooh. Now I don't know. I mean, I can play Untapped Land, play Thoughtcast, play a Tog. I like that. I have to play land first because I need 4 artifacts for Thoughtcast. Ooh, Mirror Enforcer as well. Still think I like playing a Tog here because he's gonna have to kind of deal with it. The only problem is then he can just go Gallop Blast on a Tog and I have to kind of let it die. So I think I'll just Prism actually. Because I don't want to just have to sack Wellspring plus one of my lands this early. I can just go Prism plus a Tog next turn, and then also play next turn. I can go like Prism, Mirror Enforcer, a Tog. That's like just like a lot of stuff next turn. He's not really doing too much yet, so being on the draw here kind of brutal. Second thought cast. Again, generally whoever is drawing more of those is usually ahead. Companion, and that's it. I feel like Frogmite just isn't good enough. I feel like it just gets blanked, but it does help you get more artifacts out faster, so that's something. All right, let's go Prism, and then probably just play Great Furnace, Mirror Enforcer, a Tog. Pass. Gallop Blast that. Okay. That's the turn. Double Echoing Truth, not ideal here, but I think next turn I might even just Echoing Truth my Prisms, keep drawing cards. Black mana? Does he have Cast Down or another Duress? Cast Down. Cast Down main is cool. I guess I'm sacking a Wellspring here to draw a card, because I don't have any other sack outlets right now. Draw, it's a star, okay. I don't know if I'm going to have the luxury to be able to Echoing Truth these Prisms, but we'll see. He has 3 cards left. I have 6 cards in hand, but he has 6 power out, hit me down to 10. Yeah, not ideal. Frogmite actually doing work. Another star. I think I want to just start playing these stars and cracking them. Let's do it. Let's go play star. Crack star for black, sure. I have double prism out, so I can always change what mana I have. All right, now I can change that into red mana. And then just play Furnace, play Star, leave up Echoing Truth, and I can just blast this. Let's just start by adding red mana. Galvanic Blast here. Wouldn't be surprised if he just flings this. I would have to just let that resolve go to 6, and then I'm in a pretty rough spot after that because I can't really go to 4. I would die to another Gallop Blast. I might have to Echoing Truth of Frogmite, but we'll see. Yeah, he's gonna go for Fling almost assuredly here. Yep. Okay, nothing I can do. I am gonna Echoing Truth this. I don't want to go down to 4, so I'm gonna go play Great Furnace, play Star, pass, and I'll just Echoing Truth this on attacks. I could just do it now, because then I play around Fling plus Galvanic Blast a little bit. I mean, not really. Then they just play this for 0, Fling plus Galvanic Blast, and then I die. So, okay, let's just do it on attacks. I don't know if it matters. I'm not going to crack Star, though. Prism resolves. Again, I don't want to go down to 4. Yes, I want to Echoing Truth both my Prisms, but I just don't think I can really afford to do that, especially now that he played one. All right. Just have to stay at 6 here, I think. Echoing Truth main has been crap since I haven't played against Chatterstorm at all. Gear Seeker, okay. 2 cards in hand. Thoughtcast, there we go. There's Disciple. Disciple's not bad. Let's play it. Can always Echoing Truth this. Let's add blue mana, draw Drain for 1. Always yes, yield. Always yield. Ichor Wellspring, huh? Let's play it. I'm probably just gonna have to Echoing Truth this. Play land. Do I risk going down to 4 here? Then I just die whenever he draws a Galvanic Blast, which he probably even has in hand. Man, I might need to just chump. I guess I could chump the Gear Seeker, but I'd rather bounce this, chump this, because this costs 0 to play. This at least costs 2 mana. Yeah, sucks. I could potentially draw into like a Tog plus Fling next turn. It's probably my like best out. I guess I could have bounced this main phase because now he could have Dispel as well. We'll see. Last time I played against Weber was in the last round, round 10 of the Modern Horizons 2 Super Qualifier. And he, I guess, was super tired and made a mistake or two, and that allowed me to get the win, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. All right, let's try to Echoing Truth this. And I think I am going to chump, as weird as that is. I don't know if I need Disciple at this point, and I don't want to go to 4. Trying to play around a Galvanic Blast in his hand. I mean, I guess if he had Galv Blast, would he have just Galv Blasted my thing? I feel like no. He doesn't even need to. Okay. Drawing both Echoing Truths was pretty bad as well. Okay, we drew a Galv Blast. Let's just start with Star, crack for blue. Deadly Dispute? No. Okay, this is brutal. Let's just go to 1 and then hope they don't have the Galv Blast, which I've been playing around. Got no other outs to Gear Seeker right now. I thought I'd like play against Chatterstorm much more, but again, I'm not exactly in the winner's bracket, so there's that. See if I shouldn't have been playing around Gal Blast this whole time. Looks like he does not have it. Companion doesn't do it. Okay, he's got us. Just tempo this out there. All right, let's just do the same sideboard here. Echoing Truths come out. Duress comes out. I think. Wait, do I take out a Fling here? Or do I just take out triple Mirror Enforcer plus Fling? Plus 1 Fling? Or do I take out 1 Ichor Wellspring and just leave in both Fling? I think taking out 1 Fling is fine. Not sure what I did last time actually now. Just be the full card advantage in the mirror. We have the Cast Down, we have the Reaping, we have both Hydroblast, triple Ancient Grudge. We have everything we can try to have, basically. Siding out. Wait, do I not side out triple Mirror Enforcer? Is that wrong? Am I supposed to only side out 1? This is the mirror. Did I do this on... Did I do this last time? I don't know what's correct, actually. Maybe keeping all the 4/4s is right, especially he has Frogmites as well, which I guess he could side out, but siding out Deadly Dispute does seem a little weird. This is like so good against removal. What about doing this? Could take out the Fling as well, but seems like he's probably, he could even have Dispel. I know he likes stuff like that. All right, let's try this. Just take out both Flings. Maybe that's just so bad, but I'm gonna do it. he's definitely gonna have like ancient grudges and gorilla shamans and stuff like that to slow us down. All right, this hand looks good. This is one of the best looking hands we've had all day. Gonna lead silver bluff considering I have the vault. I'm just gonna go bridge plus star next turn most likely. Yeah, I like this. The next turn I'm not sure. I might just go Deadly Dispute main phase. We'll see what he does. Witching Well. Nothing, no land? That is brutal. I mean, he kept the one lander plus star on the draw, and it's getting really punished here. Wow. Now I think I want to just play a Tog, play tap land, and then maybe I can even like kill next turn. Considering he's only on one land and it's a Darksteel Citadel. I wonder if he kept based on like Gorilla Shaman. No, he can't have Gorilla Shaman. That's a sucky game here. I mean, it's not over yet. I don't have the win because I don't have flings. I have 4. I can go 5, 6 artifacts, but that's not enough. So I think I'm just going Deadly Dispute right now. Sack my star. There's a Mirror Enforcer. It's not bad. 3, 4, 5. Go up to 6, 7. Let's see. I can go play vault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I'm just like thinking about this too much probably, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14, 15 damage. So still not quite enough. I think I'm down to just go sack. There's a Disciple. Is this lethal now? I think this might be. Sack this, play Disciple, and then this is 3 power, and then I go 4, 5. Each one of these is 15. Each one of these is 3, so that's 15, 18 damage. So it's not quite enough. So I'll just attack for 3. Okay. I could have just sacked the treasure to play Disciple, but I just don't think it matters. Yeah, that is not a good game. That sucks. Okay. We're on the draw here. I don't think I want duress or anything. I think I just keep it the way it is. Triple Deadly Dispute, double Ichor Wellspring. Side out 1 Mirror Enforcer. It's still weird to side out one of those, but I like it. Could even side out a second one, bring in a Fling, but let's just go with 0 Fling. I wonder if he had like multiple Ancient Grudges or something. I don't really know why he kept that hand, honestly. I'm gonna keep lead on Dross Forge Bridge. That way I can Ancient Grudge on 2 potentially. If I draw an untapped land, that is. Now I won't be able to Hydro Blast, but that's fine. I don't need to Hydro Blast this early, most likely. I can Galvanic Blast or Disciple next turn. Prism? Yep. Okay, I'm going to just Disciple here. Might have to cycle Companion next turn. I'm also not sure what I'm going to get. Maybe I should get another Indestructible land. Get the blue-red land. I don't hate that. There's the Thoughtcast. Okay. He's ahead. Star, it's 5 artifacts. No Frogmites. I think I really do need to hit a land drop here. So I think I just need to cycle Companion for an Indestructible land. I think that's the safest way to go. Let's just get Silver Bluff. It just gives us the best mana. Not the best turn from us, but we have a lot of gas, basically. If they just play a couple Mirror Enforcers, I can start killing those with Ancient Grudge and Galblast and stuff. That's exactly what he's doing. I can answer all of them. It'll just take me a turn or two. And he could have some counters back up and then be hitting me for a bunch of damage. We'll see. Is he going to Galblast a Disciple right now? He only has 3 cards left. Alright, just say yes to this for now. He's at 18. Cast down on Disciple? No, just nothing. 4 cards in hand, pass. Okay. I want to just Ancient Grudge plus Galvanic Blast. Let's try to kill 2 of these. It's just on his upkeep, do it. So if he has like a Dispel, he has to spend mana on his turn. Alright, let's go Ancient Grudge. And then Galvanic Blast. He has priority right now. I can't do anything yet. Then again, I'm going to try to Grudge this and then Galv Blast another one. Grudge here. Then Galv Blast here. He does have Dispel, it looks like. Oh, Hydro Blast, okay. Get that same one out of there. I'll just have to take 8 here. Not gonna chump. Not yet. He only has 3 cards. He might not have much left, hopefully. Okay, nice. No Serpent there, that would have been bad. Another Deadly Dispute. Alright, so now I just go play Prism. Hope to draw a land here. Down to 12, which sucks. Okay, we did draw land. That's good. Now I can actually make kind of a sick play. It's kind of a weird line, but I think I like it actually. Go block 1 companion with Disciple, then play Deadly Dispute, sacking the Disciple, make a treasure, and then Ancient Grudge. Maybe I should just Grudge 1, then plan on going to 8. But because of how I tapped, actually, I don't have Hydroblast up, so I might have made a mistake. He's all the way at 17. I think I can just go for the Deadly Dispute into Grudge line. I even have a Reaping the Graves to get this back at some point. Let's go for that. All right. I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to pass, and then I'm going to block a companion, and then try to Deadly Dispute my Disciple. And then Grudge the other companion, take 0. That's the goal here. I just need to like survive, and then I can hopefully win the long game. All right, so block, and then Deadly Dispute, sack this. No Dispel. Dispel would definitely be annoying. And then I'm going to use the treasure to Grudge the other companion. Grudge that. Take 0. Witching Well. It's pretty good. Scry 2, draw 2. But is it as good as Deadly Dispute? I'm not sure. We need to find lands here. We have this Reaping to try to win the long game, so that's something. Drew a Tog plus Hydroblast. It's 2 cards, but he can draw 2 more cards. Another Ancient Grudge. Why don't I just Grudge this now, and then I guess play a Tog? Grudge that. I can also Deadly Dispute, sacking Prism right now. I get a treasure and I draw towards more lands. I think I actually like that. I just want to draw more lands at this point, keep developing. Okay. Let's pass. Not going to grudge anything right now. He's sacking Wellspring. Yeah, pretty rough shape here. Okay, I can still fight back though. I still think going for the Deadly Dispute there to try to find lands was worth. Maybe I needed that Prism, but I like our line. Wow, nothing? They just have like a bunch of removal spell and Hydroblast and stuff? Interesting. Land? Mirror Enforcer. Probably want to just play out both of these 4/4s. Start with this. And play Companion for 1. Oh, I needed to leave up blue-red. That was a mistake there too. Geez, I was thinking it doesn't matter which of these blue lands I leave up, but now I don't have Blast up. Should be fine. They have 5 cards. I mean, I'm assuming both of these are going to die. If they Galv Blast one of them, I think I do. Oh, they're Galv Blasting me? Why don't I let the first one resolve? She just has infinite Galv Blast in hand. Let's let the first one resolve. I have 2 more Hydro Blasts. If he just keeps going for Galv Blast, I'm going to start countering them now. What is this? That was so weird. Galv Blast me? Is this Deadly Dispute from him? Oh, Ancient Grudge. I think I need to let this resolve. Why would he go for Galv Blast target me? So weird. Sure, that happens. And then he can go Flashback Grudge. Maybe I go for Hydroblast on the second, on the flashback of the Grudge. A Tog here. All right, let's try to counter this. If he goes for a flashback Grudge here, I'm going to let it resolve too. Yep. I still have this Reaping just sitting here, which is really nice. Ichor Wellspring. I think I just go for that. Land, please. Mirror Enforcer. All right, let's go for Mirror Enforcer. Just keep waiting on this Reaping the Graves. Also going to keep waiting on a Tog. Kind of scared of the fact that he went Galv Blast face there. That was crazy. Yep, Star is good. Does he have more Galv Blasts in hand that he's waiting on? I'm not sure. I'm going to counter them if he... I'm going to try to counter the first one. Yep. Does he have Dispel? Does he have 2 more? Oh, Pyroblast. Okay. Does he have another one? Assuming he does. GG's. GG's. Got wrecked. I don't think there's anything I could have done. Just got stuck on lands a little bit too much there. Down to 2 and 3 in the Degen challenge. Jeez. That would have been... Those would have been good cards. I just couldn't really stabilize. You know, Disciple has seemed like only so-so, honestly, in the deck. I could, like, not have Disciple and either have Witching Well and or just Serpent instead of it. It just hasn't, like, been able to do enough on the board. But anyways, down to 2 and 3. I think there's actually potentially only one round left. Let me try to look it up right now. Yeah, if this is correct here, there should only be 6 rounds, so one round left. I might as well just finish it out. I'm gonna go pop into Weber's stream here. So down to 2 and 3. Oh man, that was close. That was close. That was a good game. Good games, Weber, as always. And Ryuk at 4-0. There's 6 matches left. I do like that this has been going quickly, so that's nice. So see you all in the last round. Let's try to win the last one for 3-3. All right, we're against Nammer Squats. 2-3. I think this is the last round. I think we need to mulligan this hand. We can crack star looking for another land, so we have 2 draws, but even then, I think we should just mulligan. All right, this is better. Let's keep. I wouldn't be surprised if Nammer Squats is on Chitterstorm. I think I can just put back in a Tog here. I could be wrong, but I like it. Could be the mirror again. I guess we're going to find out pretty quick here. Let's see. It is chatter. Okay. Just draw towards Echoing Truth at this point. Let's go. Next turn, I might just have to go Cycle Companion for Seed of the Cyanod, cast Thoughtcast. I think that's better than just casting Thoughtcast for 2 mana. It's close. They just Lotus Petal so they don't have to discard. Yeah, let's just do the Cycle Companion line. It's not great, but I could also just get Vault and then still cast Thoughtcast. Sure. I'd rather have more black mana overall. Okay, go. Didn't find a land yet. Heat Bog, Sign in Blood, they're just setting up. Wouldn't be surprised if we just die here. We haven't really interacted at all in our, first 3 turns. Chromatic Sphere. They're gonna just relay here. Nope. Seething Song, Chromatic Star. Nammer Squats, I think, is this younger Magic Online player who plays in a lot of tournaments, does pretty well. But I don't even know if I'm thinking of the right person. I'm not even sure if they're 18. So I think they would have qualified for the PT, but they weren't allowed to because they were under 18 or something. I'm not sure if that's who I'm thinking of, but I could be. I think I'm right. Cabal Writ, Looting. Guess they don't have the combo yet, but Storm 14, so it'd be pretty funny if they can't find first day of class and then they just play a big Chatterstorm and I'm able to draw into one of the 2 Echoing Truths. Even then, they could potentially go off again. They have 5 mana floating, double Lotus Petal, Storm 15. 2 cards left. First day of class. Oh, Galvanic Relay for 15. All right, there's Chatterstorm relays, first day of class, everything they need. And Chatterstorm. Okay. Need to find the Echoing Truth here, and then even then it might not be enough. So I have to just go Deadly Dispute right now. Sacking Prism. We did not find it. Okay. I mean, they're going to just first day of class into Chatterstorm. I guess I can just pass, pretend I have Echoing Truth, and maybe that'll buy me a turn. So I need to pass with 2 mana up. So let's just do this, pass the turn. And now if they go main 1, first day of class Chatterstorm, and I had Echoing Truth, I'd be able to survive. So they kind of want to just attack, and then I can just go down to 3, and then maybe find Echoing Truth next turn. At least that's the plan. And if they just go for first day of class into Chatterstorm right now, well, I guess they have double Chatterstorm, so I guess they can just storm off most likely, and then go first day of class Chatterstorm, attack for lethal, and then main two, play a second Chatterstorm if I had the Echoing Truth. That's what they should do, but um, not sure if they're going to. We'll see. Again, we get to bring in like infinite sideboard cards here. We get to bring in 9 cards. Dispel, Echoing Truth, double Hydroblast, double Duress to go up to 3 Duress, triple Cart Clan Shaman. So that's a lot. Deck is just pretty good. I should have just played Squirrel Storm myself. I just felt more like not playing Storm today. I don't know why. Just didn't really feel like it, but I think it's the best deck. I should have just played it if I wanted to win. There's Lotus Petal. This is the graveyard. This is the cards they can play this turn. Again, we're just like representing Echoing Truth basically right now. That's the plan. But I don't think it really matters. They have 18 cards left in library. If he just goes for first day of class at all into Chatterstorm, I lose. Are they not? I guess they can go make a red mana, then Manamorphose, add a red and a green, right of flame. Yeah, they can make plenty of whatever color they want. They have Manamorphoses and everything here. So, all right, they go down to 11. Let's yes and yield to that. Rite of Flame. Go up to 4 mana, 4 red mana, 11 mana total. And Manamorphose, Manamorphose. First day of class. And they're gonna first day of class into Chatterstorm for sure. Morphos, 15 cards in library. There's like no question. Why wouldn't they do it? They might not be able to Chatterstorm main 2, I guess, but they're storming off main 1 here, so just let him do his thing, and then I'll just concede at that point. Just making it look like I have something, so no reason to like act like it's over until it's over, and it's about to be over. He learns, reveals intro to prophecy. Sure. Even with the squirrel icon, geez, should have known. There's looting. 1 red mana floating. Discarding Seething Sun, Cabal Ritual, Rite of Flame, 5 red mana, 12 cards in library, Star. I don't think this opponent's also going to mess up and like relay, exile their library, and then try to draw a card and lose. Probably just going to play 2 Chatterstorms here is my guess. But wow, if I had the Echoing Truth, if I had found it, looks like I might have just been fine, because I don't think they're going to be able to play second Chatterstorm main 2. They have 1 card in hand, and they have no way to make mana main 2. So if I had Echoing Truth, I'd be able to get them. They're going to just cast this. Again, I could just concede whenever, but I want it to seem like I have Echoing Truth and him like try to play around that, and then maybe be able to find Echoing Truth next turn and get a win. Again, all he needs to do is cast Chatterstorm at this point, so he's gonna do it. Looting. Discard Needle, first day of class. Cast another first day of class. I guess he can get Intro to Annihilation, kill the treasure token. And then I'll just add blue mana. He's gonna go for lethal though, for sure. We just don't have anything. I guess I can also drain one with Treasure and Galvanic Blast. So I'm actually like, if I had two Galvanic Blasts, I might be able to kill also, but I don't. So they should get Intro to Annihilation and then kill the treasure with it. They reveal Pest Summoning, sure. Another first day of class. You got it. If they don't go for... Why wouldn't they go for Chatterstorm? They're going to. He's going to Pest Summoning and then Chatterstorm, and then I'm dead. Storm 17. Again, if I had Echoing Truth and the opponent played like this, I think I win. But I don't have it. And I'll have to win the next two games, which is brutal. Don't cast Chatterstorm. Don't do it. Again, I don't see why they wouldn't. Doesn't make any sense to me. Let's just yield to this. They get 2/4/4s with haste. Oh, now they have lethal right here also, right? Because even if I blocked a 4/4, yeah, they're just casting Chatterstorm. Okay. I'll just F6 at this point. Again, I don't have Echoing Truth. This is using my time. That's funny. Oh no, my time's going back up. I guess it's using neither of our time. Magic Online's just struggling with the triggers. Again, if I had the Echoing Truth, I could have won. Let's see, if I also just had cast a Tog. No, they just wouldn't have taken this much damage. Okay, they got us. Minus 81. Nice. And we couldn't find it. Okay. I didn't want to, just say like I don't have any Echoing Truths or anything. I just wanted to make him play scared. Always play to your outs, huh? All right, this is a lot of hate here. And what do I take out in this matchup? I think I was taking out... No. All the Galvanic Blasts. That's what it was. All the Galvanic Blasts. I think I was setting out triple Mirror Enforcer. And what else was I siding out? I can definitely side out one Ichor Wellspring. I can also side out a Dispute. I just don't know if I have enough time for all that card draw. I do want some ways to actually just win, to just close. Oh no, that's what I do. I side out like before I was siding out two copies of Disciple to go down to two, keep all the card draw. Yeah, this is actually better, and then win with like a Tog Fling. Because Disciple is really bad with Shaman. It's definitely a nombo. So I go down to just one Disciple. Yeah, this is I think what I like. All right, let's go. It's first time playing against Chatterstorm all day. Kind of surprising. Drake to play first. Yes. I think I have to keep. This hand's actually not that good. I mean, we have no blue source for this. or this. I'm not really doing anything yet with this hand. Just gonna try for better actually. All right, this is a lot better. Definitely keeping this, and I'm just gonna get rid of this companion here. I don't think this does much. Probably lead just Shaman on one, just so I don't get like turned one. I mean, they could still have Gut Shot or Seal of Fire, but happy I mulligan that hand. This is so much better. Let's keep. They mulligan to 6 as well. And I'm just gonna lead Furnace, Shaman, go. Just basically say you cannot combo yet until you answer this. I mean, I guess running out Shaman on one doesn't even really do that much because I only have one artifact to sack right now, but sure. And then I'll probably just play Prism on two. I can't just play like Scared indefinitely. We don't even know if he's keeping 6 yet as well. And I guess I have nothing really to complain about because I didn't play Chatterstorm, but yeah, the deck is Degen for sure. It's, like last game wasn't that fun for me. I did what I could, but like you just I didn't have any way to interact, so it was just like I didn't really get to make any decisions that mattered in the game. Tried to represent like the cards I could, but again, it didn't really make a difference. I'm gonna go Vault plus Prism here. And then on turn 3, I could always go Deadly Dispute, sacking the Prism. There's an Ichor Wellspring. Well, now I'm just going to play that because it's better to sack that to Deadly Dispute or 2 Shaman. So it's just Prism. Ooh, that's a good draw. Pass the turn. Rite of Flame. Wow. Can he go off and kill Shaman, or is he just playing out like a couple things? Dark Writ here? Wow. Maybe this is just going to be like a Sign in Blood, though. Night's Whisper, up to 6 cards, 1 mana floating. Dark Writ. Another Night's Whisper. Yep. They're down to 15. I won't be able to have Dispel up unless I draw an untapped land. Then I would definitely go Prism. Oh, he was looking for lands, didn't find them. Okay. That was a good draw, actually, because now I go Bridge, Star, attack for 1, and I have Dispel up and I have Shaman in play, so this is nice. I guess I could have gone Deadly Dispute, then I would still have Dispel up from the treasure. I can just Deadly Dispute next turn, though. I think this line's probably still better. Cabal Writ. Add like infinite black mana. I'm fine with this. I'm just going to try to dispel a first day of class here, I think. I know they could draw into Duress, but Manamorphose. I mean, I could just dispel this. It's pretty bold, but they might not have any more ways to make colored mana this turn. I'm going to go for this. I don't want them to like draw into Duress at some point. Just going to dispel this. And they concede. Nice. All right, going game 3. I don't think I want to change anything. Again, just need to draw like a lot of this hate, which we have so much of. Look at all of this cheap hate. Dispel, double Hydroblast, triple Duress, triple Shaman, triple Echoing Truth. That's so much hate. And it's like the matchup's still not that great. All right, definitely mulliganing this hand. This is just not going to work. They kept 7 right away. I think I'll keep this. Put back a Prism. I think I'm putting back Prism. At 6 their turn. I really felt like I had to keep this. I just need to draw lands. I have a redraw. I have a shaman. So I think I'm definitely supposed to keep this. Like, there's no way I can have more sideboard cards for the matchup. I mean, I guess technically I could, but then at some point, like my deck, if it's just all answers, then my deck doesn't do anything either. Like, if I like, let's say, had 15 sideboard cards for the matchup, then I brought them all in and went up to like 17 hate cards. It's like, at what point is my deck just all answers, and then it just doesn't like I have no way to win either. So land. Land. All right, duress. Duress isn't bad. I think I need to play star next turn. Land. Fuck. Could have gone to 5 here, but had a couple outs to draw land there. We were on the draw. They have so much mana. If they are going to go off, they shouldn't have played Peat Bog to start their turn, but they could have like a definitive combo in hand already. They have 6 cards. I wonder if I'm going to just add black mana and just arrest them. I think I am, rather than play Shaman. Definitely going to crack the star, though. They're going to have so much mana next turn. Okay, there's an untapped land. Perfect. So now I'm going to go add black mana with this, and then just play a Shaman main 2. Let's go add black, duress them. Take a Chatterstorm, probably. Is it Chatterstorm? Yeah, it's Chatterstorm, not Chitterstorm. So they have double Gut Shot. Okay, well that changes stuff. There's no reason to play out a Shaman now, but they don't really have anything going on. All they have is double Gut Shot. So let's take Chatterstorm, and then let's go land, star. So we know that this is their hand. Cabal Writ, Dark Writ, Star, Gut Shot, Gut Shot. So again, they don't really have anything going on. They can draw 1 card from Star, otherwise they just have a couple Gut Shots in hand. And they can make infinite mana, but they have no way to draw cards right now. So, oh my god. Top deck looting. Discard Gut Shot Needle. That was so bad. Play Star. Play Sign in Blood. Fuck. Okay, they don't play anything else. That's good. Oh man. They have 1 Gut Shot left. We know that they have these 3 cards in hand right now. I think I just need to try to draw cards, because again, we know they have another Gut Shot in hand. So it's Cycle Companion. I guess just get Seed of the Synod, play Thoughtcast. Guess I could crack Star as well here. I guess I can get Vault and then crack Star, play Thoughtcast. Or if I get Seat, play Thoughtcast, then I'm closer to just playing Companion. It's pretty close. I kind of want Seat in play, or Vault in play, to be able to play black spells. Yeah, let's do it. Let's Thoughtcast here. Oh my god. I didn't do the Thoughtcast trick. I just fucked up. Oh my god. That sucked. I just misclicked there. I meant to click Thoughtcast first and I didn't. That sucks. I just messed that up. That really sucks. Felt pretty bad. I mean, it might not have mattered anyway. If I just die here, I die here. Still pretty horrible misplay from me. Obviously, I needed to click on Thoughtcast and then click on the star ability, and I didn't do it that way, so it was too late once I sacked it. And I couldn't undo this, right? Because I had already drawn the card. No, the draw bit trigger was on the stack. Yeah, it was too late. Now, if they just play like a Chatterstorm without a first day of class, and I could have found Echoing Truth, but if I don't draw into it now, it's going to feel so bad. I guess I could always just play Shaman at that point, so they kind of need first day of class. You can also just Faith this Looting Flashback here. So we know the only card we know in his hand still is Gut Shot. Flashback Looting. That's a good sign. Oh, discarded Gut Shot. Now it's not a good sign. Probably gonna die now. Oh wow, just Chatterstorm? What? They don't have the first day of class. Discarded both. Oh, into relay. And another relay. So annoying. He did discard both gut shots though. We draw a land. Still feeling the punish. They can draw a bunch of cards. They can duress a bunch of times. I mean, they need to find another gut shot. How many cards can they draw? Not that many. One. I guess he can intro to annihilation this. So I think I'm supposed to go land Thoughtcast now. Okay. Pretty loose here. Can draw a card off Manamorphose. They have a Knight's Whisper. They have first day of class into Chatterstorm, but without an actual answer to Shaman, if they don't find one, so they can draw what, 3 or 4 more cards? Oh, they have a looting as well, so they can see a lot of cards here. It's just like if I had drawn the cards last turn, maybe I could have drawn deeper this turn. Just a mistake like that just compounds so bad. Cabal Rit, Dark Rit, Petal. They can play a bunch of Rite of Flames now. They're going to just do that. They have literally infinite mana. Seething Song. They have 21 mana. 1 card in hand. First day of class. Are they going to loot? Or are they going to... Yeah, they get Intro to Annihilation. And then they just kill me. Just don't know if my misplay actually cost me anything. Just felt like there was not much I could do except mulligan again. So 2 and 4, we're not going to end up top 32. I was actually in 31st place there. So this is the worst I've done in a challenge in a long time. Wow, Oscar Franco with the 6-0. Nice. Again, I felt like if I wanted to do well, I should have just played I should have just played Storm myself. If I had won here, I would have been able to for sure end up 3-3. Let's see what's Namor Squat. Namor Squats is now up to 3-3, so he's gonna definitely end up top 32, maybe top 16. I'll only be back with standings if I somehow end up top 32, but I don't think there's really any way right? Because there's all these 3/3s that were behind me that are going to jump me now. I don't think I'm going to jump like any of these 2/4s. It's not going to matter. There's no way I'm going to be top 32. I don't believe so. There's just too many 3/3s, I think. 2 and 4, 55 player tournament and didn't top 32 is a pretty terrible day, but had a lot of fun still. Pauper is just in such a bad spot. I'm going to go to the deck real quick. Let's see, it's right here. You know what I would actually probably rather do? Even though like Disciple is technically good in the mirror, I don't know how good it actually would have been. Like it didn't seem like it was like really doing anything all day. Like it never really led to any faster wins at all. Like maybe like Serpent is just better in the mirror, or I can just like even play like something like this and then I don't even know, go back to something like this, or play like 3 Ichor Wellspring and play like 1 Gear Seeker or something. I could do like just like something like this. This is like kind of what I wish I did. Disciple like seems like it should be good, but maybe it's just not quite good enough. And even instead of these duress, I could play Witching Well and just try to add like one more blue source, maybe cut like either a red or black source, cut like Vault, play another seat, something like that. I don't hate that. This looks decent to me though. Just cutting the Disciples, playing Gear Seeker, which is good in the mirror, and then getting the second duress main. And then I guess I could just go up to 4 duress post board, or triple hydro, or just like another hate card for the matchup basically. Could go second dispel. I'm not sure. Not exactly sure what it would be. It probably should do something like this. And then maybe another dispel. Could even cut like one bridge here for another bridge here, because we're kind of like even more straight Grixis at this point. So actually, is the land that I want 4 of really Vault here? Maybe even just want to go like exactly even on Grixis mana and just go 3 of each bridge, 3 of each basic artifact land. Because we do need more blue sources now, especially with like another blue sideboard card, the Gear Seeker Serpent. This looks fine. I mean, having another Vault might be good with the duress, but I kind of like this mana base. This is probably what I should have played. I thought Disciple was going to end up being better, but it really seemed like it wasn't good. So maybe this is like what I would like recommend for like a challenge moving forward. I think Deadly Dispute is still good. I think our draws were just bad. Like I think we got kind of unlucky there. So that was kind of brutal. Um, this is maybe also just too many tap lands. Could just go greedy and even just cut bridges and play more untapped lands. But I kind of like this, just playing a bunch of tap lands, half tap lands, half untapped lands, and just looks kind of nice. I don't know if it's actually good, but this is what I'd recommend moving forward. Thanks for watching the challenge. Bad result today, but again, I post all my play. Like I record pretty much everything I play, and then I post it all regardless of how I do. So not a good result today, but that's bound to happen at some point. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. That's the best way to support me. Again, you can click the link, you can click on the dog in the corner. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.